Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I need to just go make a cup of tea real fast. I'll be 20 minutes tops.
Gonna quickly head to the store, get some cigarettes.
It's fine, guys. I say it's just a milk run. It'll be 10 seconds.
You don't understand. I have to deal with that every week. It's either me or going to be fair, that has to end up doing that stuff too.
You should just
Also
have
together
like tea time at the beginning of the stream.
Or it's not we're not like Sticks' channel. We can't get away with that shit. We'll get copyright struck by him.
Yeah. No clanking.
Did somebody
allowed.
say clang? The distant sound of Sticks drinking. All together now. I've never met a nice South African. But be that as it may. Welcome one, welcome all to another episode of Rolling in the Isles. I hope this evening finds you well. Because it certainly doesn't find our poor players very well, now does it? I do believe you have found yourselves in a bit of hot and bother. Because you're in a burning room. Who would like to recount last week's events?
2 weeks ago.
Last episode.
Yes, last time on Dragon Ball Z.
We have arrived at the town, finally. We helped someone with their bean business. Oh well.
Beans?
Mr. Black did. As well as we did some minor shopping episode things. And have now found us in an awkward position of where we are probably gonna have to help someone do human trafficking, I think? Is it? I don't know. Please, YouTube, don't ban us. This is D&D.
We might... There is literally a browser extension that if you search for anything shifty on Google, it will add the addendum 5e to the end of it. Automatically.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Access points for UN headquarters 5e.
I'm not gonna front. I ran a Shadowrun game once where I was legitimately using floor plans I'd stole from my archiving job.
Oh no.
I've seen them.
It's okay because they're sticking around, but mentally those buildings have been long since knocked down. So in my defense, it's not data protection if the building doesn't exist anymore.
I hope.
Yeah, but what about the ghosts? Like, they still walk on the 7th floor or whatever.
It's okay. I'm a qualified exorcist.
True, he helped me
Yeah, she'll be fine.
get rid of the kitchen ghost. We will not say the chant, though. No. No, Bill.
For legal reasons, I will not be using the chat. However, I do like the concept of an episode of Better Call Saul where fucking Casper gets he goes outside for a smoke in a court recess, gets past a joint full of sage, and gets disapparated.
For a second there, I thought we were talking about the Uncle Ruckus school of ghost hunting.
There's very little practical difference. What's up, demons? It's me, ya boy.
I love the concept of Uncle Ruckus playing Phasmophobia.
I could probably do an impression good enough to get away with it. There's a stream idea. In character Phasmophobia. Everyone pick an impression you can actually do.
Also, we've proven that they are afraid of racial slurs.
Yes. But if you make ooh-woo noises in Phasmophobia, almost every single ghost hones in on you like a fucking breaching lance. It's legit like getting swatted in that fucking... it is fucking ruthless.
It's like being on your period in a piranha tank.
Exactly. Like, the bears can smell the menstruation. It is sheer butchery. Like, there are certain key words that Phasmophobia... I'm guessing the idea is that if you use a colourful language, shall we say, in a very roundabout way, it wants to put the ghosts away from you so that if it's on stream, it doesn't pick up. That's the only thing I can think of it doing.
Doesn't it like kill you if you constantly say ooh and stuff?
If you say the word ooh in Phasmophobia, the ghost just instantly goes into hunt mode. And literally goes on the rampage and going straight for you.
Good.
That's probably a mating call for ghosts, though, right? Like,
I think
I guess so.
clinical has. I guess they do technically. Well, is there's a I don't know. I don't think they really breed. It's more like they recruit.
Ghosts definitely bone. Like if we take the context that ghosts are real, we'll play. Yeah, sure. Like ghosts bone. Like
didn't Lucy Lou said she fucked a ghost?
I think so. I'm trying to remember that. I feel like that's forever ago.
Lucky ghost.
I'm not
And
gonna
using it.
ask, actually. Come on.
And here's the thing: you know that person was on racist Twitter during their life.
God.
Or was it the very least libertarian? They aren't letting libertarians into the afterlife, that's for sure. What's that about a camel and the eye of a needle?
Oh, also, I just remembered another thing. We went to the doctor and then suddenly, I believe, how are they called? Bottle
People
with
above our
flame.
pay grade.
People with bottle with a flame through the window. I think. Yes. I forgot
For
how
a
they're
pure-
called.
Molotovs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Named-
We went around in search of work, and unfortunately, we found it. It seems.
Yeah, it found. Well,
Work found us.
You got a nice cushy job. You got 2 job offers from your good compatriot, the most dripped out member of the Merchants Guild. 2. How was it 2? How the hell did I spell it? It's very specific because it's a reference to a region of the world. If I get it wrong, I'll be kicking myself all evening.
I actually forgot to open Roll20. I've been sat here the whole time, like
Nice.
thinking, oh, when's he going to show us the map? What a sweat.
You're just looking at an open Google page, like, when's the map showing up?
Just looking
Oh, yeah,
at
Takura
the desktop
al-Takuni.
background. How nice. How quaint.
So how do you get this? This is a really nice quality, like, map of this rolling green field with nothing but blue sky above.
How quaint.
Yeah, after enabling the local bean merchant and talking with the local greengrocer and tailor, you struck up a small deal with Takura al-Takruni, the local arms merchant, for 2 things. 1, to try and regain some spare parts, a shipment of which, for his pet golem, Argo 1. The other was to try and find and successfully traffic out of the Underdark the family, or at the very least, countrymen of his pet Duergar. And I do believe that some people roll very well in their checks and know that, well, he doesn't actually have a pet Duergar. Some other form of deep dwarf you're not really familiar with. Well, in Galarian, there was what's known as the Quest for the Sky, where dwarves were tunneling up from the dark toward the surface, and those that stayed behind were the Duergar, and those that reached the surface and formed colonies like in Dwarf Fortress of the dwarves. There are rumours of other kinds of dwarves, like regular, more good Morden-fearing folk who stayed in the deeper parts as well to kind of hold back the tide of monsters. And the dwarves from the more sketchy parts, places that had worse environments. So really, it's anyone's game in that regard. Argo 1 is a very nice custom golem of some kind. You're not really sure of the details, but you do have a small bundle of details regarding the whereabouts of a shipment of parts for him. You know the route that it was meant to travel. You're not sure where the route was served. And after traversing through to this little clinic, where a good local gentleman was treating a gnomish gent of his maladies, the locals seem to have taken umbrage as a Molotov was crashed through the window and set the place on fire. So, for the sake of ease, shall we?
Sure.
Rolled initiative.
Roll that initiative just for
Oh,
ease.
fuck, we are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is fine.
Oh, Mark, I think you have to click on your token before rolling initiative.
Yes.
You're
You can
muted.
just.
Oh,
roll-
god damn it.
You can roll again and then just change the number to the first roll.
Yes.
I had the character. Well, whatever, I'll take Yeah, you can change it.
You can just click on the number, on your own number, and then change it.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
Same goes for you, Mark. Let's go.
Just... I'm suddenly getting all my YouTube notifications for the last 2 days, like, arrive all at once, like they do.
Oh god.
Oh no. Well, Antoine's going last.
Oh, bruh.
1 second.
Oh.
Don't mind me. Oh no!
Don't tell me we're gonna die.
All potions within 60 yards send to roast beef gravy.
No!
Oh, no.
Hold on, hold on.
Bishop,
This is an alchemist shop!
Oh, god.
Congratulations, you are now poor.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
is a Molotov cocktail a type of potion?
Not when it's burning. That's all you see is as the heat hits the air, every single potion bottle in the building turns a thick brownish colour.
Oops, all gravy.
And a man still holding a bone saw regrets using beef tallow as a constituent part of his ingredients.
Hope you didn't get those on credit.
No, most of the stuff is magical. Most of it's just apothecary supplies, so the actual number of potions turned is minimal. And if anyone's carrying potions, they are allowed to save.
I don't remember which ones I have, but I have
Let's
some.
do. Oh no.
Can I just
Here's
roll
the
one
thing. Here's the
roll
thing.
for it?
I just realised. I just remembered. Here's the thing to consider. Nowhere does it infer that it prevents magical effect from carrying over, because there is no ruling on what carries a magical effect.
It was just magical gravy.
So I've got gravy of shillelagh. Nice.
No, that's an oil. That's different.
Damn.
If you want it to be gravy, it can be
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly put back the vial of gravy that I was just about to drink.
It's warm.
That's not gonna fare well.
To be fair, it probably makes it a bit more palatable as well, so... It's not too much of a downside, really.
Yeah, but you're spreading it on a club. I'm not sure how much you're going to worry about the demi-glace in the fucking vial.
Well, it does have a bit of an intimidating effect, doesn't it? If someone starts, like, lube up a club.
If I get into a fight and someone starts putting gravy on their baseball bat, I'm leaving.
Well, I mean, it's a. Hang on, there's an image of this.
Leave the term as ill intentions.
Yeah, an extra plus 1d6 unholy damage versus Hindus.
It's just this meme, isn't it? For sure. Memes
What a time to be a cold shot build.
in players chat. Basically just this. Fuck, is it not gonna work? In KY and shit.
Let's see. I will open this,
Oh,
and I swear to
work.
God, if it's something bad...
No,
oh,
it's not. It's I don't know why it's not. I'll save it actually. It's,
I've
A lot
opened it
of-
on
a
stream,
lot
don't
of-
worry.
Image links have stopped working on Discord lately.
that's weird. Here.
Hold on, I can...
I don't
There we
know
go.
why.
Yeah, I've opened it on stream.
It's time.
Good that it
to
wasn't
oil up.
something bad.
There it is. There's the. But it's just change the color to brown. Gravy color.
Spread the cranberry sauce down the blade.
Time to gravy up. Let's go.
I literally the second roll I make this evening, and technically like the second roll of the evening at all,
Gravy.
and it's a nat one, and it turns everything into fucking gravy. So now the whole room smells of a burning abattoir.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's put on some tune, shall we? Let's go with Darkling by Kevin MacLeod. Ideal.
Kevin MacLeod, my favorite artist.
He's cheap, what can I say?
It's true.
If you're at home and you happen to be a independent musician looking for your big break, come slum it with the rest of us. If the Critical Drinker gets a theme song, I deserve a theme song, goddammit. No, don't put yourself. Don't anyone put themselves out of pocket on this. Anyway, be as it may.
Yeah, favourite Kevin MacLeod album is Driving Instrumentals.
Lo-fi beats to set fire to the buildings to.
Let's go.
Banger.
Which is probably a Venetian Snares album that actually exists.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's a YouTube playlist for that. That's like, oh, you're becoming an
There's a-
arsonist playlist.
There is one for when you are being sent, when you get sent to the fantasy world and realise that you're meant to destroy it rather than save it.
Yeah.
Be that as it may. Oh, there's another
Whoa.
glass over. Neri, you're up. There's
Alrighty.
You hear a crash and the crackle of flame.
Yeah, I did hear a crash. Oh, wait, sorry.
Spilled gravy everywhere in your house. Didn't you?
Everything's reeks of gravy.
The kitchen is a mess. What have you done?
Just a river.
The famous Enoch Powell speech, "The Rivers of Gravy."
Great. Alright, so. Actually, I do want to do something with this gravy because it seems like there's no way I can pass it up. But,
Time for a grease fire.
I implore you to not infer anything by virtue of your, shall we say, phenotype.
What does that
You are
mean?
in some fashion.
because I'm short, I like gravy? Because I'm a rock person? Really? You're gonna go there?
The thing is-
Oh, the
I'm
old
a
rock
little
people
weird.
love gravy stereotype. I see.
Are you aware that it's gravy though?
It smells pretty. It
I
smells
think
very.
the smell is
very-
telling.
There are uncorked bottles in this building,
Okay.
and there are some that, if exposed to heat, will uncork themselves.
Oh no.
There are also some that are incredibly combustible.
Exactly. That's why I say oh no.
Did you know white phosphorus is stated in Pathfinder?
Oh my gosh. So, where are the majority of bottles? Comparative to myself,
I'm
actually.
not sure. You can't see them
Alright.
here. You get the feeling that maybe it's
On the other side of the
behind
partition.
wall.
Okay. Alright, so. But I can certainly smell the gravy.
You can smell burning like beef and fish smell, very heavy herbals and chemical odor.
Well,
And the place is rapidly filling with black smoke.
just to remind me, it's just 2 weeks. So we got. Everything that's going on is on the other side. Who is it?
That
Just
is
him who's
the
attacking it.
That is the
Yeah.
doctor.
He's just the only one who's aggressive towards us, right?
No, he was the one that was gonna
He's
like.
talking to
help-
Gorian, who's not. Unfortunately, I do believe that Carnal Conservative is running a bit late.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. So
So
who?
I'm going to be enacting what's called the Grey Mist rule for him, which is I put him on the GM layer for the time being,
Okay.
Zip.
as he is suctioned
Oh.
to the Grey Mists.
Yes.
Oh, okay. It's the.
Disappeared into the gravy.
His entourage, on the other hand,
That's right. I thought they were. Yeah,
everyone gets to control a member of the entourage.
Okay. So who? But I'm sorry. Again, it's been 2 weeks. who is the aggrieved? What? I'm not sure who we're engaging in combat against.
You've been sat out here waiting waiting for the apothecary to see you, and as he was talking to Gorian, you hear a loud crash of a window being broken, and now you can smell smoke. And
Okay.
the room is rapidly filling
anonymous
with
attacker.
thick black smoke.
There you go. We have to
Okay,
find out
so,
who it was.
Alright, so entrances are here. It's a window. There's another door here, yeah?
Okay. Door, window. Technically a French door. It's kind of a window. Window.
Mm-hmm.
You're not sure what's beyond the partition.
You're right, alright. Okay. And where is the black smoke coming?
It's from beyond the
detect?
partition.
So from back this.
Yeah.
Alright.
In this area.
Europe. Alright, someone have to. Alright, for my turn then I guess. Oh, let's see. What is what? I'm sorry, I haven't done that. To summon my gauntlets. But it's a standard action. So with a standard action, how can I move and then make a standard? Just to prepare myself. Okay, cool. I'm going to then move right here. I'm gonna pull up my, raise my fists and summon my crabs to me, my crustacean.
As they all form around your fists.
Hell.
Around you, the smell of burning gravy and fire somewhat abates with the smell of low tide.
That's so what can I see now that I've noticed the partition? Anything?
There is a roaring flame
Mhm.
dancing around. Essentially, what it appears to be is that a Molotov crashed through the window, and in smashing through the wooden frame of the window, burst and has scattered burning fuel around the inside of the room.
Alright, it sounds like, oh, I guess I look to the doctor. And who's the other person here then? That is
one of the doctor's patients. So it's a gnomish man with some kind of skin lesion.
Okay. Well, do you have some enemies, doctor?
Wasn't expecting them to do something this rash.
I would suggest maybe we get out of here. Fire, but don't know if there's anything we need to grab. And really, your patient, for example.
We need to get Mr. Booksplat out of here, and we need to put this flame out. If it catches to some of my chemicals, the whole block could burn.
Let's see. Do we have? What would we have out? Do I see anything in the room that would I recommend the extinguish an agent or just water? Do perception in this part.
There are a number of bottles with alchemical symbols on them. Would you like to roll a check?
I don't really have anything that would be helpful. Problem.
Can't hurt though, unless you roll on that one.
Yeah, that's true. What could do you think I should roll for that?
Yeah, if you do not have alchemy, knowledge of nature, or engineering,
or you could
survival.
Ask the doctor.
Survival. Yeah,
Sure.
ask the doctor. Why not just ask the doctor? Yeah. Do you have anything to put this out?
by the stove, the heavy glass flask. There's a big, like, chunky, perfect, almost, it's like a ridged cylindrical bottle. It seems to be, it seems to be water with something in solution in it, kind of cloudy looking.
Okay. Where's the stove? On me?
Directly adjacent to you.
So, can I grab it then?
You are, I believe we're level 2 currently, and you have +1 Bab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can pick it up as part of a move action. So that would allow you to throw it this turn.
Alright, I guess I will attempt to throw it. At the, well, let me...
Roll a ranged touch attack. Don't roll a 1.
Okay.
I think it's got some heft, though, so you'll be taking a penalty. Unless you have thrown anything. Oh, with these. As you pick up the heavy... This is what's called an extinguisher's grenade. And you hook it at the wall, and the mix of water and bicarbonate of soda scatters over the area. Could you roll me a d6, please?
Oof.
It dampens it, but it doesn't quite put it out. Unfortunately, most of the water goes across the top of the window frame, rather than scattering down onto the flames below. Essentially, what this grenade does is you roll a d6, same as you would with a regular flaming grenade, and you subtract it by the damage it does.
Yeah,
Anyone with knowledge alchemy can now make these.
Also from the other room.
From the other room, too.
Well,
They saw
you
me
certainly
pick
have
it
the
up.
fact. It will be available to you after the fact, assuming everyone survives.
Well, I'll look over the doctor saying, happen to have any more of those?
He will kind of nudge his apron to one side to reveal a belt with what appears to be 10 flasks. This isn't my first rodeo.
Well prepared. Good work. I won't be able to do anything more of this. I'll yell over Penny and Han to, is Mark in here?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
Yes.
on the bed.
Oh right, okay. To just let's fire. Let's everybody come put it out.
Because he's a transparent PNG, he blends in so
Oh.
well with the background.
Oh god, yeah, it does blend in. I totally fucking didn't see.
He's the only person who looks like he belongs in
It
the
belongs
scene.
on the panel.
Everyone else has some
Yeah.
drastically different art style. But he actually matches it.
I didn't even see it because it blends in with the art.
That's the trick. The communists are always hiding in plain sight. Do you know where you're going?
So I'll just yell everybody over and be like, there's a fire. Let's your doctor here has got some flasks to help put it out. Help.
It sounds to me like he's got it under control, and then I'm gonna grab some of this bread off the side. And then make my way out of the only door. Like there is no other way out anyway.
Oh, no,
Like this guy's got it under control.
that was kind of a trellis door.
French door.
That's a French door. That's a regular door there, and there's a window there.
All right. Well, I didn't see that door, and I've already walked out. So everyone telling me that there was another door, I didn't.
Runs in, grabs a man's panini bread, leaps from the nearest window.
Refuses to explain.
And refuses to help.
It's literally the fucking like, Dad, I'm 6 years old, and leaps through the window, and just hurtles off into the middle distance.
I must go now. My people need me.
Well, at least you made sure to take the bread first.
I'm all about that bread.
But that's it for me. I don't think there's anything else I can do anyway.
And Comrade has run up, grabbed the bread and left.
Because remember, bread is pain.
And so am I.
I won't rise to that. You'll have your comeuppance. Moving swiftly up. Baz.
Right, time to do some firefighting. Remember, folks, the first rule of firefighting is to have fun.
I fucking knew he was gonna say that.
Secondly, don't inhale the smoke. You can only really do it once. He will move up.
If you want to push past him, I want you to make a check. He is that weedy compared to you.
Good.
I also, I guess at the end, because I told everybody, just could I make one more 5-foot step before the end? Press myself up a table here.
I'll
get
just
past.
step over either him or Neri.
Would that be alright?
He'll let you through a square.
Okay, sure. Better.
No 5-foot squares. No 5-foot steps for you. You use your movement. You made your bed. Now you're laying it.
That's true. I thought I
Could
could
I
just one more 5-foot.
Well, could I just roll the carpet over the fire?
Oh, there you go.
You may.
All right, I shall. I'll make sure to like grab a nearby chair to put some additional weight to it as I attempt to smother the fire.
You're in luck. This carpet seems to be fairly resilient to it. Could you roll me? I'm not sure what would be the best check. Either a strength check or a sleight of hand, or just a reflex save, whichever you prefer. I'll even let you use power, because I know you have it. Roll power. Drop the fire. So who's boss?
Yes.
T-pose to establish dominance.
I'm kind of tempted to use aerobics, but I'm trying to figure out like what dumb
Acrobatics?
aerobics move you could use.
Well, it's simple. Aerobics is the act of breathing.
Yeah.
So
True.
you just keep it low
Breathe.
and slow.
Breathe really hard against the fire.
No, I'll use power then. I'll try to like RKO the fire with the carpet.
Choke
Let
slam.
me just go up to it. No. Blow the fire that. That's still pretty respectable. It's enough to beat the DC. So I'm just gonna use a reflex DC of 15.
Plus 14.
Yeah, power. It's if you. His thing. He counts as large, so it's really easy to power game your fucking power stat because it's all based on size.
It is
So-
a useful skill.
Oh, yeah, you have very efficiently just kind of walked up. To your surprise, the rug here seems to be at least somewhat fire retardant, if not fireproof. And you managed to beat the thing back. If you wish to, I'm treating this like a bull rush. If you want to continue onwards and kind of hem in the flames, you may.
Yes, I shall. While I'm at it, I'll look out of the window. I believe I should have the movement for that.
There is a
Yeah.
man on a kind of makeshift balcony on the floor above. You can see him standing there. There is he's still got a match in one of his hands. As he's standing there, he's got a sling in one hand, and at his feet, hanging from the balcony, is a noose. Which, judging by the way he's standing, is the one he set up himself, as he's tied it to the banister for the little makeshift balcony.
Huh. Wait, so there's a noose where he's standing.
It's below him, yes. You get
Oh.
the feeling it would. Roll me
How
a sense
solid
check.
does that construction look?
Roll me a knowledge engineering. If you got it.
I am capable of making the attempt.
Go for it. Roll that!
Hell
day
yeah.
10,000.
Let's
Let's
go.
get that bread.
Roll.
LGBT. Add LGBT to our tags. Let's get that bread.
Let's get that bread.
Still one of my favourite memes. I'm glad I stole it from us, you know. Ooh. Ooh.
That is awfully high.
9307.
I'm worried. Number big.
Do you want it to be psychological, or do you want it to be mineral?
Let's go with mineral. That sounds
Nearest.
interesting.
Nearest 500-pound stone becomes a statue of creature near it.
What? Alright.
You getting a statue?
Not
500.
necessarily of him, whatever. Like this, it needs to be a singular piece.
La creatura.
If it's a 500-pound, I don't know. Be a particularly large statue.
Also,
However.
at least £500.
Right.
Yeah. Oh no, it specifies a £500 stone.
Huh.
Oh.
So
All right.
it has to be precise. I would, if you wanted to be a bit litigious about it.
Yes.
Otherwise, I think that the nearest one is the forge that Argag One's using.
It's just Baz's
Becomes-
face all over.
Just T-posing.
You have become the forge.
Takura is going to come back to find Argo One stood next to a statue of himself that he's using as a forge and just be very confused. They are attempting to self-replicate. There'll be a very hurried phone call to the nearest Merchants Guild. What do you mean they can self-replicate? You didn't tell me this.
Such is life in the north. Right. I will attempt
Someone
to
in chat that I repeat. Uh-oh, Han is near a noose. I repeat, Han is near a noose. This is not a drill. I would say you have no fucking earthly clue how steady that is. It's been going a while.
All right.
In fact, you got a -1. You don't even know what a piece of wood is.
He is standing on a construction, it seems.
I'm just gonna roll like you just can't see at the angle you're
Yeah,
at.
it's too shadowy or something.
Yeah.
Like the light
Your
of the fire
eyes
is
are too
obscure-
locked on
obscuring
that
my vision.
noose. It's something about its aesthetic that appeals to you on a deep spiritual
Okay.
level.
I will take another step forward, and now's a good time to mention that I still have that 10-foot pole. And it has a little hook on it. So, could I attempt to trip this man?
I should say the noose is attached to the platform, not to him.
Underneath, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I see. Well, I think this is going to include a power roll. Well, unfortunately, it's a bit high up. It's 15 foot off the ground.
I can reach up to 15 foot with a 10-foot pole.
Well, the angle you're at, you're 10 foot away, then it's 15 foot up. Tell you what, if it's high, you can reach it. You got a nat 20. I'm glad. That's what I use that for.
All right. Power roll away.
As you reach out with essentially a gaff hook and proceed to wrench the front of the balcony off. Using the reflex save. Oh, there's another 20. Where were these rolls the other day? God damn. As you see him go whoo, and clutch onto the. He basically just steps off onto the nearest gutter.
Fancy.
But he is having to climb, so he's denied his dex in the future.
All right. That'll
Yeah,
be
no,
it for
get-
Baziston.
You don't know what you're getting yourself involved in, lad.
I don't.
He looks a bit confused. At least we agree on something. So there's an incredibly awkward moment in the back alley.
As we're both just like awkwardly staring at each other.
You don't know what you're dealing with. Yes.
Mystified.
Huh. At least man's got no limitations, I guess.
Fuck, he's ignorant.
Fuck, he's just... Oh no, we got back. He's a bad timing. Unless you got anything else left to do, Han, it's his turn.
Yes.
He will 5-foot step over to this trellisway. And... just stand aside. It's not you we want. It's him. He's got a lot to bloody answer for. And as he
What do you want him
produces
for?
a second noose.
God.
Unfortunately, that's his allotment of words for the turn. He had to use his standard action to climb up to the section and a move action to draw the noose.
Understandable. Why do I feel like we're dealing with a hangman vigilante?
Eris.
Yes. I'm hearing that Baz is talking with someone. And as far as I know, the fire's contained?
Ish.
Ish, okay.
There you are starting to hear in the distance on the door.
Jesus Christ. I did not like that. Holy God.
No, I didn't like it either. I'm here.
Someone is. It's not a fist. Someone is like clattering something out. Someone is. It's not. They're not striking it. They are clattering it
From where? Stop.
from the door beside you.
You're perturbing Pennyville.
Good. Get perturbed. You're in a burning building. You should be perturbed.
I would like to... Hold on, let me think, because I was not ready for this.
Open the door, Doc. Come get what's coming to you.
Sorry, I'm not the doctor.
There's a lot of muttering to the side.
Who are you?
Stand aside, miss. This isn't to do with you. Us and him.
I have to deal with him too, though. Can you do that later? Please?
Fortunately, that's a lot of words for the turn.
Can I at least do it? Okay, not a diplomacy, because that's not gonna work.
No, you can use diplomacy to try and buy time.
Yeah. Okay. Need to find the right tab. My wonderful diplomacy of +1. 18.
Damn respectable. You hear a lot of muttering on the other side. There's other people in there. We can't do it now. Let's give them time to get them out and get him out too. We'll deal with him then.
I'll just
There's much arguing.
say thank you, even if they've not given me an answer yet. I'm still allowed to move, right?
Certainly.
Wonderful.
I'm not even going to require. I don't require social combat to actually use up actions.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, as long as you keep it brief, like.
You said we could control one of the guards each, right?
Yes.
Could I move
Is that-
two,
yeah,
since neither Han or Aiden moved one of theirs? Because I'd like to ask them to,
Certainly.
like, stand guard over here.
Oh yeah. Certainly.
Yes, I will move over here, and then just be here and just say, there's more people at the door. And
That's worse than I thought.
that will be it.
Didn't think the noose would be tightening this fast. Gorian, wherever you are in here, we need to get out of here. We need to get out of here fast. Lad, close your eyes and cover your mouth. He'll heft another one of the bicarb grenades. Oh damn!
Han, did you listen?
As you're covered in a mix of water and bicarbonate of soda, extinguishing the last of the flames. Fire might be up, but there'll be more where that came from. And we can't stay here anymore. Do you have a friendly place?
Well, actually, we?
Might be a nearby shopkeep who can help. We just arrived here. though.
Yeah, we don't necessarily have. There's gonna be some inn or something, someplace that we can stay at.
Barominat, you can get me out of here, right? You need to go through the window. Mr. Pooksblood, I'm sorry. He'll, pardon me, miss. He'll reach past you, and he'll flip open the window here, and the gnome will scurry out over the stove. The window is noticeably too small for most humans. It's only like a little porthole type window, but for a gnome, it's actually fairly. It's a squeeze, but you can just about make it. I'm sorry about all this, Mr. Pigsplat. Godspeed back home. Sorry, lad. It's not your fault. Ladies and gentlemen, Arto Pigsplat. Exit stage right. We need to get out of here, and soon. Back at the top of the initiative, in record time, I might add. Neri,
Yes.
it's your turn. It's your turn again.
Okay. All right. Name what? Of? What way are we heading out of?
You have options.
Okay. Before we.
That door has some knocking at it. That window, that French door is clear. This window is open, but is a squeeze even for a small creature. And this door is the one that has had a flame. The fire is now out.
Yeah.
If I can just. Yep. But there is at least one hostile in that direction.
Okay. Real quick. I don't really have a praise, but I would like to see if there's anything in here that would be. Let me ask the doctor. Doc, we got to get out of here. Either way, is there anything that you need to take? Let's get the hell out. Is there anything that we need to get out of here that would maybe be important to take with us as we abscond?
I'll drop my bag on the way out.
All right.
We've got nowhere to run to. It's no good running.
We'll figure something out. Someplace to. Right now, I think we should probably get out of here. Whoever is coming for you, gonna keep coming for you in this location. And it might be better. Oh, it might be better if they think you're dead.
He starts to visibly sweat.
No. I mean, like, if we give them like a. Do you know what I mean?
Where on earth are we going to procure a body from?
No, I'm saying a pile of ash. That would look. I'm thinking of my toes here. If we had something that would look like a human body had burned up, trying to like a mannequin or something like that. That I'm maybe not looking too closely into, or a homunculus kind of thing. You're the doctor. You would maybe have body parts lying around, enough teeth.
Ma'am, I am a barber surgeon, not a mortician.
You might have some teeth lying around. I'm trying to help.
I'm still.
I'm
still
insinuating I'm a ghoul.
Neri, this
Why?
is getting weird.
Didn't barber surgeons?
They did sometimes turn their hand to dentistry, but usually it's a separate profession.
I thought they pulled teeth the whole. I was saying just that way we could just leave like a pile of like adding in a jar or something and be like, oh well, burned up.
Oh no, we can't pursue him through here. We have to get past the memorial pile of teeth.
Just like a pile of ash and stuff.
He had a lot of teeth. He had
you
a
know?
whole, like 300 of them.
I'm trying to think of something to get him out of this.
There's a lot of mercury in these teeth. I'm going lightheaded.
Like I'm trying some way to get these people off this track, right? At least for a short
We need to
period of
fake his
time.
death quickly. Sprinkle some loose teeth and some lampshades around the place to make it look like he died.
Perfect.
No one will ever be the wiser.
Penny, you're a German baker. You know your way around an oven. You give us some
I
expertise
only
here.
know my way around the 2-meter tall ovens. Don't drag me into this.
6.5 feet, that'll be enough.
Oh god. Okay. All right, he's got his
That'll
his.
take way too long. Take at least 20 for.
We don't have that kind of time, damn it.
All right, so whatever. I'm gonna
Makes you think.
tell him to grab whatever. Tell me also, or ask him to tell me if there's anything I need to grab. We're gonna go out. I guess it seems like maybe the safest way is to head right back this way. Right? If I think there's enemies over this direction, it might be best to head right back.
What if the guy deserves it though?
Yeah,
I'm still waiting outside.
I know. Right, so we're trying to bring the doctor back out here. All right, so again, I'm telling the doctor.
I don't need to help. Leave.
You grab your bag. Is there anything that I can help?
I'm taking this ciabatta.
Is there
Taking
anything?
the gabagool?
The
The
gabagool.
guy had
Leave
10
the con-
extinguishing grenades on his belt. Like, doesn't need my help. Like,
But the fire isn't the issue. It's the people who are starting it. That's the issue.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna say, okay, grab what you need. Is there anything I can help you? I can carry heavy shit. Is there anything at least I can help you carry some heavy shit? Is there anything that I can help you with? Then we can get the hell out of here from the north
Please
end.
grab that chest there.
All right, I will pick up the chest, and
It's very heavy.
I think I can. I can pick up pretty heavy shit.
It weighs 120 pounds.
Yeah, I can lift 200 over my head.
But
So-
how much can you drag?
1,000.
Okay, how much can you, what's your heavy load, or should
200.
I keep forgetting
You
which-
forget what I am. I'm a rock. I'm an island.
You're the rock.
rock and stone? Just dwarf. You're just a fucking planet dwarf.
Yeah, I'm just a really strong dwarf.
You're a dwarf with delusions of grandeur, is what you is.
Now, you're like, yeah, but how much can you drag? Oh, 1,000.
I keep getting mixed around with which way.
200 over the head, 400 lift off ground, and 1,000 drag.
And I'm still carrying the squad. See, the chest. If you wish to egress, you may.
As long as he's got what he needs, and everybody else, try to make sure everyone else is getting out. I'll make sure he's okay. As I'm gonna kind of watch his back as he
Well,
gets out, and I
this way.
carry his crate.
You got 2 guards this way, 2 guards that way. You got Baz
Yeah.
on the south, and you got Conmark on the north.
Yeah, so we're good. North seems
got-
like the best way.
You got a widespread out. You got pretty solid diamond formation going here.
Yeah, we're good. I just want to make sure he's out. Grab his chest, and let's make it for.
It's a bit personal.
I was about to say.
Wow,
Wowie. Very, very
Wowee.
forward.
Clamp on.
if I can squeeze past you, Mark. Excuse me, comrade. There, thank you. Can he move? I imagine so. Just as I hope the doctor is coming with me. I imagine I'm grabbing his hand as I'm being heroic. I could be able. I should be able. How heavy? Wait a minute.
His chest. And
Yeah, I'll
leave.
grab him by the chest. I'll grab his chest and him by the chest. How heavy is the chest, by the way, Bill?
The chest is about 120, 140 pounds.
I can easily pick that up with one arm.
He's about 100 pounds.
I'll pick him up with one. No, I want to pick him up with one arm and the chest in the other, and
Okay.
carry them both to safety.
Roll me a strength check because you are trying to physically drag a creature.
What
Roll me
does
CMB.
it?
CMB.
CMB.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm just trying to be stylish. Trying to save
He's not
them
really
both.
resisting, so that's enough. So.
Why would he resist? I'm being heroic.
Words spoken just before disaster.
Yes, almost
But,
definitely.
Okay, as you go through the door. Any other actions in the area?
No, I don't think so. For right now, we're all out, and it's like we'll have to figure out and regroup with everyone to figure out what we're doing from here. But everything seems all right out here. Can't see anybody with any more Molotovs. Okay? Exception.
Not you to join me, I say as I flick my herbal cigarette butt down that well.
Oh dear, let me roll a few things.
Oh, no,
Oh,
oh
no.
no, oh
Oh,
no,
no,
oh
shit.
no!
Sewer
What have you done?
fat,
I
sewer
sure hope
fat.
there's no gas leak anywhere.
Oh, no!
The sewer
What have
fat,
you
no.
It's about to get sunny in the Underdark.
done?
Here's the thing. What are wells most contaminated by, on average?
Poop.
Yes. What is probably the worst thing to be? What's the worst well to draw from? A well next to an apothecary's office.
Oh no. I feel like this was just another attempt to look cool, much as I was just trying to look cool, but I feel like this one might have more dire consequences.
Hope you can walk away. It's
I
the
flick my cigarette butt down that well, and that well explodes. That's even cooler.
Just make sure to not
It's true
look
that
at
it's
the
kind of as
explosion.
cooler, as long as we survive, at least.
Here's the thing. I
Goddamn.
rolled randomly at the start of each session. Now I have to roll randomly on certain things, and one of them is distribution of a certain requested item.
Oh no. The mines.
The bombs. And
Click. As there, let's wheel out the old sound effect because it's always it's an old classic, isn't it? Hold on to your eardrums.
I'm sorry, people.
oh no.
Suffering.
As there's a loud boom as a concussion wave is flung out of the well as the bucket and the main spot, like kind of pivot that it's all hung on, is propelled upwards like a projectile.
Also, we just got a good point from Chad saying, shouldn't all potions be gravy, even the potions in the sewers?
Here's the thing.
It's a
Potions,
mine.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's not a potion, it's a mine.
Yeah.
The rest of the stuff that was also dumped into the sewers is gravy.
Ah, speak of the devil. Hello,
So,
Zalmus.
is the well going to erupt gravy? Question.
As it begins raining brown.
oh no.
We should be fine,
Probably
but
poop.
could everyone roll me a fort save?
Pick your poison.
Don't worry, it's way more simple than you think.
It's poop, not gravy.
No, this isn't a save versus that. This is a save versus going deaf.
Oh god.
Have you ever been next to a well with an explosive device inside of it?
No.
Well, now you have.
Shit.
As it just it is literally like being next to the world's biggest blunderbuss. It starts scattering down bits of shrapnel and stone and flint and bits
Gravy.
of bucket and enormous quantity of gravy and at least one dead dog.
oh god. Has
Just
to
been-
hop on. Glad I'm the
just
only one
been-
who thought of chocolate rain, but yeah.
Chocolate rain.
Oh,
PS4 still does not
doesn't
have a
have
game. One of us actually do a Tyson impression. So now that a good chunk, your ears are ringing. Near you're old well enough to not go concussed. So concussed, not go deaf. Everyone avoid concussion, a full-on concussion. Comrade the third is a little bit worse for wear, and will be staggered on the next round. Most of you are now functionally deaf for a little while at least. You hope that it will be temporary.
Even inside
Wait a minute.
the house?
Who all's deaf? Might?
Everyone Neri, Comrade, you two are on there. Everyone else has a barrier
Yeah,
between you, so you will not be affected. Eris is fine, Baz is fine, and is
I'm gonna look over at Neri and point at my ears to signify that I'm deaf, and then
What?
give like a double thumbs up.
Hey,
Like,
Baz,
how cool was
What?
as our. Oh no! So point out the term secondary explosion. We'll get to that, Sam. Don't worry. Give
Well,
them a chance. They've just survived what's essentially a thermobaric blast wave. What temperature does gravy burn at?
Okay, well, I'll tell
Don't
you.
just say gas Mark 4, because I know that for a fact.
Okay, if it's too hot, because gravy's got flour, a thickening agent.
Sugar.
Once you and the sugar, once you get it to the point where that will burn, can burn.
It's a good thing I don't
Just
see many
in
chat
from
rooms around.
Zamas, $20 saying DM.
Okay, yeah, secondary explosion. Okay. It'll kick in on the NPC turn, don't worry.
Oh, great. I'm already deaf. What? Oh, time to learn sign language. Fun.
Well, I actually know sign language, but it's useless in this voice game, innit?
That's true. I only know how to
Just
say a couple
speak in
things in
horse, you'll
sign
be
language.
fine.
I know to
So
say
he's putting a
very.
bunch of emojis.
I know to say very big, meaty penis in sign language.
What the fuck?
I know how to say. I know how to say bullshit in sign language, and I know that whenever Merkel was on television, she always held her hands in the exact like American Sign Language stance for.
Oh yes,
vagina.
vagina. Yeah, with the thumb and forefinger is vagina.
I think it's American Sign Language. American
It's
Sign
ASL,
Language
yeah,
and UK Sign Language are completely different. Meaning that
That's true.
I had a friend who was an ASL mate, and she only really taught me very big meaty vagina. That's about it. I don't know why.
finally age sex location.
That and the term
Oh,
for
wow.
umbrella, and if you know what umbrella looks like, you know why she taught me that one too.
yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, so
I only
taught
know,
myself.
I only know how to say bullshit. That's all I need.
I taught myself ASL when I saw Coco the gorilla doing it, and I legitimately thought to myself, "Well, fuck this gorilla! Like if the gorilla can learn it like that easy."
Can't be that hard.
Just going up to
you.
Coco's fucking tomb and just signing "Get fucked, gorilla."
Just like
Get
fuck
good.
you, ape.
Okay, so
Oh my
what have I missed?
The fire has been put out, but now someone chucked their cigarette end down a well and has caused a two-stage explosion.
And it's raining gravy.
At
It's
least we hope
raining
it's
gravy.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
a
both
nat
those
one
are
was rolled.
gravy too, don't
A
worry.
natural one was rolled on initiative, and it turned every potion in the vicinity into gravy.
Yeah, there's roast beef all over the highway in Mystic, Connecticut. Don't worry about that, Rep.
Also, the potions, even though they're gravy, still work as
Yes.
intended.
Potion. All
So
all
just-
potions are
So now
gravy.
Han has a oil of shillelagh that is just a big vat of like veal jus.
Oh, good lord. So, do we know where the explosion came from?
Oh, we know where the explosion came from.
Okay, here's the rundown.
Fantastic.
Okay, initial fire this way. There is the door over here is being smacked upon with something, and there are
I see.
supposedly hostiles that way. The party is aggressing this way. The explosion came from the well here, and from what you can, and that you have spotted, at least Baz has spotted, someone on the trussways and rooftops this way. And you can hear a lot of movement. You can, no one else can, because everyone else is deaf.
I see. Well, since he's been gone for about an hour, you'll see Gorian sniffing some white powdery substance from his nose. His eyes roll back into the back of his head. Something happened?
Yeah, I would have dragged you out to having a moment, so I wasn't sure if I didn't want to. You got your entourage, so I figured they'd help out.
Oh, certainly. Yeah. I send the entourage toward the door that is being pounded upon.
Oh,
They'll be over here.
could you roll initiative, by the way?
Oh, sure. Why
Sure to
not?
click your icon and then roll. So you get on the order. Turn order.
Okay, give me 1 second here. All right.
Oh, fitting, you're
There we go.
it's on top anyway, so you can probably just reorder it.
Where do I click initiative? Is that dexterity?
It should be
There
on
is
your
a.
Oh, there it
sticky
is.
through.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Oh, very good. Very, very good.
I think yours is yours slightly better than. Mark, what's your dex modifier? Or bonuses to initiative, rather.
Have a look. Hang on. Jesus Christ.
I can look.
I think that Gorian is going
Marcus-
first because
Mark
you
has
take a
plus
penalty
3. Well, Gorian
Yeah,
has
plus-
+2.
There's 3, yeah.
So normally it would be Comrade going first. However, getting deafened actually drops your initiative by 4. So nothing else changes. And yeah, just like Gorian goes first.
All right, so I am commanding the staff to go to the door being pounded upon, while Gorian himself is going to follow good old sir right here, and look out the window and see the initial culprit.
Okay. There's a gentleman wearing what appears to be fairly light work clothes, kind of thing you'd expect to see from someone working a semi-skilled, unskilled labour job here. And he is clinging to the makeshift balconies of the rooftops. A large chunk of the balcony, this chunk here, has been pulled down, and there is the broken pieces of wood and a noose laying on the ground. The noose is dangling from Baz's 10-foot pole via a hook.
I see. Well, can I just hop on out then?
Certainly.
Yeah,
Presuming
I'm
Han will
just
let you
gonna
through.
just
Yep.
hippity hop. Oh, I get to pick a victim.
You do. There's a chap with what appears to be a piece of wood in one hand.
Mm-hmm. And the other one down yonder.
Yeah, the one the one up top here is on a rooftop. He has got a sling in his hands.
I think I'll
15
deal
foot
with
ground.
him first.
He is 15 feet off the ground.
15 feet off the ground. That means he's just out of range. Is that going to be the end of my turn, or do I get to complete the action?
You got a standard action. You can continue the action as up to your movement range, and then you have a standard action.
All right, so let me climb up here, and all the while I'm going to start loosening my tie, my nice big knotted fat tie. Just start giving it a few loosening jerks as I make my way. I'm gonna go over here. Just say hello.
Okey-dokey. As you have I believe you have a positive base attack bonus, so you can ready a weapon as part of a movement action.
Okay, well, the weapon is being readied as I'm yanking at the fabric.
Should he make a climb check? I don't know.
No, I'm not climbing up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
going to the gentleman on the
Oh,
side.
okay.
The window does not present enough of a actual hindrance to
Yeah.
stop someone moving through, especially with it being blown off the side of the building.
So as I approach the gentleman, I'm going to now let me see if I can synergize this because I have a few spells at the ready. I can cast an object through telekinesis. I can attack with the scarf at the same time. Is there a way to synergize those, or does that have to be one or the other?
I would say with spellcasting, if you're this close to a person, you would have to roll to cast defensively. Otherwise, they get an attack of opportunity on you. They basically get to take a free swing at you. And casting both at the same time is normally the wheelhouse of the Magus class that gets a specific ability for it.
I see. Well, then we're just going to make a straight up.
So if it's like a shocking grasp or something that's conductive, because I know that your scarf is conductive.
Yes.
That could just be made as part of it.
No, we'll just make a regular bladed scarf attack.
Okay. As you loose the... Oh no. Could you roll me a 1d10,000, please?
Really? Was that a 1?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. Ah, yes it was. Alright.
You never know, you might get superpowers out of it.
Yeah, you never know what the
I know.
chart giveth and the chart taketh away.
I had played a character in a common game once, and he ended up being one of my most powerful characters through sheer force of these rolls. Okay, you've already rolled one potential superpower. What's the other one? Okay, I'm gonna go with the cool one. Caster is immune to electrical attacks while barefoot.
Well, that's no bloody use to me, now is it?
I need my feet for my Yeezys. Pirate Black, as always. Well, if you get jumped in the night, you're immune to electricity. But just note that down. This is what I mean. Like the list of really specific superpowers, like ecstatics level dumb superpowers, on these charts is horrendous.
There's also like
Funny.
horrible shit that can ruin the whole universe. What makes it fun?
Yes.
One of these is
Alright.
Caster is sealed in an oak barrel. It's in the same page.
Well, that was my terrible attack roll, so there we have it.
Yeah, as you run up to it, and you kind of crack your scarf like a whip. It's quite an intimidating display in front of his face, but he's kind of confused as to why the chap who's dressed up to the nines is running up to him and kind of cracking his tie at him.
Yes.
He just seems kind of...
Befuddled.
If I start with you, mate, it's with the doc.
Uh-huh. Well.
He's honestly just bewildered.
In his bewilderment, I'm just going to take the opportunity. So, why are you attacking my friend's establishment?
I thought you had better friends, mate. The shit he's been up to. It's not proper.
Well, he's in my employ, so tell me your grievances.
Unfortunately, that's all I have actions for him, because I have a hard cap on the number of words that they're allowed to make, depending on what actions they took. So, any other actions from Mr. Gorian Black?
That's it. Just attacking him. He wants answers.
Comrade the third.
I'm gonna start by wiping all that brown stuff off my face. Like, man, I hope that's gravy. But no one can hear me anyway.
What? What was that?
Ma.
And I don't have anything else to do, even though it's, just having a look.
Plenty of places to move to, plenty of places to secure. There's a big span of room between you and your nearest friendly place. You could even try to help with your ears.
Try and help my ears.
Yeah. If you make
if
an
only
action,
we
you can try
hadn't-
and clear the difference.
I'm just thinking. I just remembered we've got this ear problem, and we have a doctor, but I guess he's also deaf.
This push pretty wrong with him. Oh yeah, he's deaf as fuck.
Yeah.
Right, he's concussed.
Oh, perfect.
And you can see blood just piddling out of his ears.
Oh, nice. Can I check that he's definitely not dead?
He's definitely alive because he's like, you can't hear it, but he's like, his jaw, his mouth is moving, and you can feel the vibrations of the air. Him just going, I'm just hurling expletives into this narrow corridor.
This room to the left, I assume, is that a window or a door? Like that's here. It's
Okay.
going to be a window. Ain't no one would put their bed in front of a door. That's retarded.
Window.
There's a door there.
Yes.
Right, that looks like a bit of giants. Alright, I'll just kick this fucking door in.
Roll me a strength check, please. Don't worry, it's not very difficult. Just don't roll one.
Just
Don't roll a one, get yourself superpowers. Okay, yeah, that's enough.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. And the doctor that people are chasing or whatever, trying to kill, I'll drag him in as well.
Okay.
Then I'll close the door and stand outside.
Oh. Okay.
Then I am my turn.
Okay. Baz.
You're muted.
Thank you. Baz will climb through the window.
Oh.
Move over here. And he will just ask. So, what's the doctor done wrong? Out of curiosity. Ooh.
Okay, unfortunately they've used up their speaking this turn, so they'll have to speak on their turn.
No worries.
Next.
For the rest of my turn, I'll just prepare an action to counterattack if they were to attack me or my mercantile friend.
Okay.
And that'll be it for Baz.
Okay. One from the top. That poor girl don't stand a fucking chance in life. She was scarcely more than a kid, and he carved her up. Dumped her body in a ditch like a fucking animal.
Why would you do that?
I don't know what the hell goes on with his sick head, but the fucker deserves to burn. This is coming from the one up top.
Just like a first time offense?
Who knows? Sick bastard's been operating here for God knows how long. Too many faces we were used to seeing around aren't around anymore.
Hmm.
Trying to pass it off like it was just a fucking accident. Sick. You don't get carved up like that on an operating table. Not like that.
Could I make like a sense motive check to
No.
see if there's anything I can figure out?
He does not appear to be lying.
Hmm.
So he appears to believe what he says.
All right.
And he like both of these men look legitimately upset.
Well, why not bring him to court then? Why do it yourself?
Court? Really think they're going to take our word over a bone sauce? He knows exactly how to cover his bloody tracks. You notice that the sling at his hip is just like fallen to the wayside now. He's not even wielding it properly anymore.
Baz will reciprocate and kind of ease up in his stance.
I've not seen you around here, lad. You clearly got caught up with something you don't know about, but that evil bastard, the things he's gotten away with, are too bloody long. We had our inklings when old Badger went missing, but this, we caught him red bloody handed.
So yourself.
Sorry, you cut out a bit there on my end. Could you say that again, please?
So yourself, did you?
We saw that man pouring over blood on his hands. That girl not still warm in the bloody ditch.
Baz will just look to Connell, just sort of shrug and say, "Does sound kind of indicting, I guess."
Well, I see that, well, how do you say it? My associate has been sloppy. This will not do.
That'll take his turn. The chap beside him is he's seeing that you're hearing out the situation, so he's not going to be attacking. Though those at the other end of the building hear a lot of clattering. Mark, you hear us. Could you roll me a perception check, please? So you can't technically hear, but you can detect vibrations. And you are quite close to a window. Okay, what you see is through this window, a man has run past through here towards the door of the room that Antoine is in, and you hear the scraping of someone dragging a desk into place to barricade the door.
Okay. Not my turn though, is it?
No, but you do hear it. What else? Okay.
At least I'm not deaf.
BRB?
You're deaf-ish. Okay. You hear a lot of clattering on the door. They're sorted. I need to quickly move something over. Okay. So turn. Eris, your turn.
Yes. How's the situation over there on that door?
You wouldn't want to be the person moving through that door.
Because
there's a wall of flesh between you and them.
But can I hear them like trying to break it down?
Yeah, they're trying. They are. There's you hear a couple of boots to the door, and a lot of jostling. The boots to the door don't seem to be getting much give, but you get the feeling that if they want to try and get through that door, it's only a matter of time. It's not a very sturdy one. It's just a chunk of pine wood.
Did I hear anything from that conversation over there? Considering how far away it is.
Roll me a perception check, please.
1 moment.
It's very simple, don't worry.
$20.
Consider yourself to be privy to the entire conversation.
Okay. I am very conflicted on what to do. So I'd like to delay my turn until hostile action is being taken.
Okay.
I'm a deer in headlights. Way.
Antoine's turn. You hear the scraping of the table being moved. You hear the popping of a cork. And, oh, goodness, I can hear again. Neri.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do. Well, everyone's heading. Is this into another house? See.
All of the buildings around here are built on top of each other. So it's
Yeah.
very simple to move from one apartment into the next.
Okay. Is there a door into, or what is not also just been destroyed by the explosion?
It mainly blew out windows, so you can
Okay.
move through this window with a squeeze.
Okay. Do I still have the chest?
Yes.
Does I still have
There's a
that?
door here that
Okay.
has been, has been open previously. There's a window here.
Okay.
blown out.
I'll move through.
If you can see through it, assume it's a clear route now because all the windows in the area have been blown out.
Well, it'd be okay to move past Mark
If you allow
into the
me to.
house. Mark, will you let me move past you with my heavy chest? God damn it! Wording, phrasing. Okay.
Rising.
Pray.
Oh shit! I almost forgot.
So all I can see is this tiny little room.
Headphone warning. 3, 2, 1. Secondary explosion.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
Don't worry, that's because it's an air burst.
Hmm.
As this scatters burning napalm-like gravy over the surrounding area.
Oh, good lord.
You've seen Barefoot again. Welcome to Air Jordan again. Yeezy again, if you will. It begins to rain burning gravy.
I think we need to get the fuck out of here.
Anyone who will be ending this turn outside of cover will be having a rough time.
Okay.
Be sure to mention this again once Han returns, as he's currently downstairs.
I shall.
So also, I'm just in like a little room. Shouldn't be able to see into this place, right?
Correct. Did you click through something?
No, I don't think so. No, I'm just making sure I can't see there.
Correct.
Is there another door in here though? Is this a door?
There is a bit. The yellow square is a table that's been. The table here has been moved downwards to block the doorway. Antoine is there and looks terrified.
Well, I'll just flip the table.
Which direction?
To unblock the door.
Okay. In which case it gives out immediately, as it was under pressure. Let me just.
Just angry housewife. Oh no, that's not a housewife.
No.
That is definitely not a housewife.
Man
Nope.
wearing heavy rain leathers and wielding a pair of what appeared to be butcher's knives. Or perhaps more accurately, fishmonger's knives. You can smell. It's a mix of rotten tobacco and fish guts.
See.
Stand aside and give us the doctor.
Fuck you. Fight me.
Fine.
You can take him over my dead body.
You want to die for a child killer? Yeah, then we'll make sure you do.
Wait, what?
He will then stab you as the end of a ready action.
I'm not even next to him, though.
It's okay.
He has
He has lunge.
Okay.
He does take a minus 2 to his AC for this, but so I'll note that down. Don't roll. Don't worry. He rolled a 4. It was a very clumsy stab.
Is it bludgeoning or piercing?
Don't worry, he falls short, even with his reach.
He missed.
It's trivial if you just go and take a half step back. It whiffs completely, and you can just take a half step back forward.
How does superior reflexes interact with that at all?
It's just a missed attack. If you have an effect that triggers missed attacks, then it will trigger.
No. Well, I'm not even wearing. Wearing armor. Oh no, I'm using a veil, so never mind. Doesn't matter. I don't think it would have done anything. That was just enhancement to AC or armor special.
You
So it doesn't matter.
move the table. You use your move action move. Anything on the swift action?
Here, actually. There's no way I could respond to his. Well, I guess he's not within position. He's too far away.
If you want to hit him, you can 5-foot step up and beat his. Or,
Yeah, I am gonna do
you can't,
that.
You can't 5-foot step because you already moved. But if you got a swift action, that's all you have really.
Yeah, I know. I think I can do it. I think probably calm him down, but fight me.
Okay.
Nope. So I think I'm just gonna, yeah, just get ready to fuck his shit up.
Gorian.
Okay, with this new revelation from the this little ingrate here, that my dear associate has blown his cover, I will immediately retreat, as it were, in getting out of the boomy area with napalm like gravy, and making my way back in here towards Antoine.
Okay.
So that's going to be the plan. I'm going to be moving towards Antoine.
Okay, you can move up to a total of 60 feet.
How many feet have I moved yet?
Well, you were next to him, so here. You got 5 more feet. Unless you want to go here and here.
And then I'll be outside.
Yeah, you good. Door's open.
Yeah, I'll just
sure.
wait for the shower to finish.
The boom was
before,
very audible.
Yes,
And you
I'll
were
just
privy to
wait for
what it
the.
was, so.
I'll just wait for the shower to finish, as I hope my dear associate that joined me outside will take cover.
Okay.
Buck.
It's there was a secondary explosion.
Mm-hmm.
As it appears that there was something in amongst the landmine, and it's now raining down in the area as burning gravy.
Goody.
If you're not undercover by the time the end of the turn comes around, you're gonna get doused in the stuff.
Sure hope there's no playgrounds around.
Oh, if you've taken a look at this place, it's a shithole. There's no playgrounds. The alleys are the playgrounds.
Now it's a gravy hole.
A graveyard, if you will.
We are but mashed
good.
potato to the gravy.
Well, you are at a surgeon's office, so a mash is to be expected.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's painless. But comrade, it's your turn.
Mash. Alright. So I'm would like to run directly and do like a forward roll thing through this window to land on this bed and leap off at a 90-degree angle and crack this guy on the head with my hammer and say, "Did someone order mash?"
Okay. The window here is only... Well, any glass windows are broken. This window is only made of grease paper, so you can move through it without any issue. I'm not even going to require
It's
a roll, to be
even
honest.
cooler, like that I'll get to pop through it like fucking Porky Pig or something.
You go through that shit like the Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah, so what do you want from me for that?
So a dance check, please. The acrobatics.
Yes, of course.
Someone wants to jump through the window and not stick the landing and end up breaking the neck. With ease. Sir, you may move anywhere within 25 feet. So, hell, you could get right behind him.
I want to land right on top of him, straight over the top like this.
Like straight hit there and like bounce up and onto him?
Yes. Leading with my hammer, like, land right on his head.
Certainly. You handily beat CMD, so please roll to hit.
The sickle is the same.
He's... Well, he rolled poorly, but it might actually be enough. He's flat-footed, so he doesn't get his dex, and that is all of his armor. Because he doesn't... His coat doesn't actually afford him any actual armor.
And I did a pun, like, which is for bonus.
You do get a hefty bonus to hit from a acrobatics charge. So despite it being an 8, and because it is a charge, you get +2, so it's 10. He has no natural armor or any other bonuses from that, and he's denies dex. And you have the high ground because you're jumping. You just scrape by.
Perfect.
Please roll with an additional 6 damage for the acrobatic charge. For E. Oh, so yeah, it's 6, so total 10 points of damage. As you, this is the hammer or the sickle?
I'm actually meant to do it with the hammer.
Okay.
Mash pun doesn't work with a sickle.
Okay, it's a the hammer is a D4, I believe. Memory serves. So could you roll that one?
E4. Oh, I knew I was going to do that.
Other way around, mate. On slash.
Huh?
Yeah, /R space 1d4.
It's always the opposite. Why do they keep changing it every week? Oh, look at that. Free. At least it's not like one.
I just
You roll
Roleplaying just
one
enjoys
higher, so it's
constantly
level
changing shit.
5, 32, level 11 damage. Okay, let's go guys save, and he failed miserably. And you, as you smash him around the back of the canister with a ball peen hammer, and he hits the deck like a sack of shit.
Perfect. Just to add that I opened the door so that when I said, "Did anyone order mashed potatoes?" then I can step through. Oh, I suppose I did my 25 feet or whatever already.
Oh no, don't worry. You can move up to 30 feet. So
Yeah, sweet. I'll just take that one more step. Go here. So I made like a cool entrance as well.
points for style. I can't fault the man.
Hopefully nothing's gonna explode behind me, firing gravy everywhere again.
There's only so many secondary explosions you can have before they start being tertiary. I'm being booed in the chat. Probably for the best. The fuck was that?
Hmm?
You're in my house.
I was
It's a
Aiden
clang
laughing.
outside.
Oh.
I just heard like a ding noise.
I think that might be the background music.
Yeah.
No,
the
it was definitely
ambient.
local.
Huh.
So, the comrade is definitely certainly a intriguing there. Baz.
Yes.
It's raining grey. It's raining Viljoux. Hallelujah.
Excellent. If only I had Sussig. Anyway, I shall go
Farewell
and
to Sussex.
regroup. Indeed. I'll just make a double move. Going over here. By the way, that over there is a window or a door?
Okay. Door.
Mm-hmm.
Window.
Gotcha. In that case, I'll
Window.
move on in as a double move, and that should
Okay.
take up my turn.
Enemy turn. You hear the pitter-patter of liquid hitting the ground, followed by high-pitched shrieking. Need to roll scalding damage.
I'd like to
Gorian
cover my
smiles as he hears the
ears.
screaming.
It's only they only took 1 point of damage each, so it's more like ah, fuck. Though the guy on top will have to make a reflex save. Yeah, he's fine. He keeps footing. But there is burning, like, animal tallow raining from the sky. Luckily, most of the roofs around here are slate, so they're not catch. But there are a few unlucky souls with thatch. Pray it never gets that far. Okay, this door here. Take it down. It's another miserable fucking failure. That's good. Going here. These two get back inside to avoid that. Let's go over to here. He's going to make an acrobatic check to. Oh, yeah. Those in the building may have just seen this man leap through the window. Sling still in hand. Though you notice on his belt is this large knife. Big Bowie style knife. As he comes craning in through the singed windowway. Mark, you hear a clatter from the... So, you wouldn't hear this, but Baz, and everyone else in that room, if you are not deaf, you hear someone smash through a door in the adjacent room to your left.
Oh no.
It's really evident.
So you mean like right in front of my entourage?
No.
Oh, okay.
Someone tried to get through this door. They didn't succeed. But the door here, it's very evident someone has smashed through it.
Okay.
And furthermore, you hear someone moving around in the if you could someone roll me a perception check, please, to get some details. But you hear some movement in the distance.
Sure.
Before that, just in 20 bucks from Mechanicus on duty saying, let's make this well explosion better. There was a mine turtle nest down that well. The eggs will go off like grenades when they start impacting.
We're adding sub-munitions to the secondary explosion.
Apparently. Well, let's go.
Thank you, Mechanicus. Very cool.
Thanks, Mechanicus. Yeah, very cool.
I don't have a can of fruit drops to shake like Wooly. I'm sorry, I don't have them. Like, I've got a box of cotton buds. It's not safe. Okay. Baz.
Yes.
This movement style is different. Everyone else is frenetic, frenzied. It's the movement of an angry mob. This is steady. This is just the even glide of someone wearing cheap boots, but who knows the city well, and is moving from room to room, knowing precisely where he's going.
Ah, a professional.
Yes. Roll me another sense motive for a hunch.
Very well. Oh, 6.
Okay, you notice two things. One, that is the stride of that stride well. City guard. They're the only people with boots that thin. Kind of people who they will know where they are in the city from the feeling the cobblestones through the sole of the boot.
What do I know about the city guard?
Shrewd, effective, fairly genial folk. They enjoy a good fight. They're they tend to enjoy a good scrap. They consider it sportsmanlike. Very classical Victorian kind of pugilist types.
Right.
But they're willing to talk people down from someone like, okay, lads, let's break it up, kind of thing. Unless it's very serious, which this might qualify for. Of more pressing concern, someone is in the apartment adjacent to you, to the north, and you feel the wall to the north ease slightly, as if someone was listening and pressing themselves up against it to hear. And heard the guy hit the ground. And as soon as that happened, they backed away from the wall.
Hmm.
And with that, an Eris.
I will be, first of all, spooked by Gory and Baz running past. And then someone coming in. I would like to hide. I don't know what the fuck's going on. This is all too confusing.
There's plenty of cover. Pick a hiding spot and roll your stealth. If you wish to know some details of the environment, please let me know where you want to know.
Does the bed have a... Wait, no, this is the doctor's place. I should not hide in the bed. God knows what laid in there. What about this
that
table
appears to be his
underneath?
personal... there are a couple of pots and pans and old carboys, but there is a clear spot.
I will hide there then.
Okay.
Zip.
Roll me a perception check.
I would also like to move a pot that is not too heavy and kind of in front of me.
Okay. Roll me a perception check, please.
Perception. Okay. 19 on
There's a
perception.
hatch here.
I go down the hatch? I
Okay, it's a
open
very
it
small-
first.
Okay, it's a small crawl space.
I would like to stand in it.
Yeah, it's enough area for you to basically just slip down.
Yes. Is there anything in there that I can see with the 19?
Not a great deal. You notice that the ground here is very soft. It's like it's like when Barry started living here, he just dug a hole through the foundations to the soil beneath. Or it might be a collapsed wine cellar or something very similar.
I see.
Not really sure which.
I'd like to roll stealth then.
Okay. Please do.
I just realized I have jack shit in stealth. But I rolled decent.
Yep, and you are in a very advantageous position.
I would like to keep an
You
eye on
successfully hide yourself.
who's just moving about
Okay.
from my
Yeah,
position.
your vantage point is an excellent one to spy the rest of the room.
Let's go.
Okay. And what's that? He will hyperventilate. Is that? Let's get out of here now. You're already in action. Neri.
Yeah.
Please be noted that because of the timing, you hear a click on the next turn for the NPCs. The sub-munitions begin to rain.
Oh no. These being the eggs.
Yes.
Oh, I'm guessing it's gonna start extra stinky. It's not just gravy, but also egg. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. We're in such close quarters. I'm not sure what I can do to. How much I can do.
You have heard a crash in the other room.
I don't think I can move past though.
Yeah, you can move through allied squares as long as they let you. They don't even need to move to do so, as long as you end the turn in the square.
Okay. Can I go up and punch the shit out of this guy then?
That guy's on the ground.
Oh, he's on the ground.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got conked unconscious with a ball-peen hammer.
Oh, I wasn't sure I could still. So, I mean, I didn't know he got hit with the hammer, but I wasn't sure. Okay. The next room. Step over the body. What do we got here? This guy.
There is a man with what appears to be a makeshift flail. He is wearing heavier leather than everyone else. He stands like a whole head taller than the guy who's unconscious on the floor. There's even a buckler on one of his arms.
Alright, well, I guess, sorry, not sorry for barging, but who the hell are you?
We're the people who live round here. We're sick of that monster hanging around here like a bad smell.
Okay, this is the second I'm hearing of this. Could you explain to me what's going on? What monster?
That bastard carved up that girl.
Who? Can you... Look, before we engage in any more violence, as fun as it can, could you explain what you're talking about? It's raining gravy and eggs from the sky. Flaming gravy and eggs. What are you talking about, friend? Before we have to do to you what we did to your friend.
That bastard carved up that girl, and we caught him dumping her body.
What bastard carved up what girl?
The doctor.
He carved her up as in... What?
Poor girl's cut to pieces.
Sense.
Roll what? Roll that D10,000 shot. You don't know how to feel.
I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel in general.
The shard hungers.
Feed the chart, Seymour.
Feed.
Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Target's home is perpetually shrouded in fog. Target's home is perpetually shrouded in fog.
Well, we don't have a home.
The alternative is Target suddenly realizes that he doesn't know how to use weapons. You
Oh,
didn't
thank
use
you.
those
I'll
either.
that's true. Actually true.
Anyway.
It's just
You
my
don't-
fists.
You don't use those either.
I haven't had a chance to punch anyone in a minute.
You don't use weapons.
Yeah, the crabs just summon onto my fists.
The Target suddenly realizes he doesn't know how to use weapons. That's a big thing. When you get a house, it's going to have fog all over the
Bill.
place.
I think that's awesome,
Bill.
though. I'm down with that.
Bill. Justin
Oh, no.
from Zalma's 20. Roll twice, take the worst. I'm guessing this means the 10,000.
Yeah, roll again.
Oh, that's a low one. Oh,
I don't know, that makes sense.
I don't like that. What's okay?
Oh,
what's
no.
Okay, Zalma's very
Oh
cool.
no! Thank you, Salma's very cool.
Oh no!
Oh no!
How much water are you carrying?
Me?
Yeah.
Water am I carrying? I should have, I've got a bottle of honey, an oil lamp. I don't have any water on, specifically, no. A water skin, probably, yeah. So,
Probably 2 liters of it. Okay.
yeah.
if you
turns
roll
into
0242, you'd have got any water carried by the caster turns to roast beef gravy. You could have had a repeat. No, you rolled 0241. Any water carried by the caster, well, we'll cross that bridge when you drink it.
Oh no, you probably should have told me, but like, it's now I'm never gonna drink it.
Oh, okay. You think that's going to make it better or worse?
No, I don't know.
Are you sure you want to
scared.
leave whatever it is in there under pressure?
It's sparkling water. Dun dun.
Oh, I wouldn't
What are you
know
trying to
but
pretend you drink sparkling water for?
before you came out here. Alright, great, whatever. Okay. Is it the worst thing out of all four?
Maybe you should find your own answers. Even on the road.
Alright, I don't know what, I don't really know. I don't know, is the
That
house...
sounded
when we-
like a challenge. Make it worse.
Is it, if the house we get, is it still gonna be covered in fog? Because I actually think that sounds awesome, but...
Tell you what, if you, I'll put a little caveat that if whether you open the flask or get the house first, whichever one happens first, I'll do a little something for it.
Okay, alright, okay.
Yeah,
Now we've literally got a mystery box, but it's a mystery flask. Alright, okay, so, again, so I'm not able to convince this guy at all. Yes.
The sentiment is more to
Or
figure out what
sentiment,
he's
yeah.
about. You-
Are in the mystery flag?
So I don't know what he's about, but I will try to convince him. Okay, calm down for a minute. I don't know what you're on about. I can't figure your shit out. Could you please try to explain to me carefully, or else what happened to your friend might end up happening to you?
You see his grip tight on his flail.
Got nothing for me? We're not here to hurt you. We just don't understand what's going on. We don't know what's
We're
going
not here
on.
to hurt you either. We're here to hurt him for what he's done.
Then why won't you talk to me? Ah! Explain it.
What else is there to explain? He carved up that girl.
Okay. Are we still in combat?
Yes.
Okay, I'm still in active combat. Okay. Can I ask the doctor? Because I assume he's talking about. I'm gonna yell, be like, "Doctor, can you come in here? We're having a bit of a dispute. I don't want to have to kick this guy's ass before I understand what's happening."
As to be fair, he could be talking about the doctor. He could be talking about whoever.
I know,
sure.
but he said he carved up a guy. So my first thought is that he could be talking about the doctor, and the doctor lives around here, so he might know better either way. And this guy's not being cooperative, so.
Okay. That is like a nudge on the black coin hovering. It's coming through. From
Wait a
the
minute,
top.
how's it a black coin? The doctor lives
That
around
was,
here.
I think, for something earlier.
Oh, I don't think I've
Be there, may.
broken anything. All right,
It's
sorry.
something to be cognizant of. Thanks. So, will there be any other actions? You can even ready something if you'd like.
I besides to call the doctor in here to come and talk this out, because I would like to. I know we're in combat, which kind of fucking sucks. You can't do like communication stuff. In terms of just. Yeah, I just I'll look. I don't want to fight this guy actually. Yeah, because I don't understand what he's talking about. So I'm just I'll put my hands up and I will dismiss my crabs
Okay.
for the time being.
Gorian.
Okay. Gorian, having somewhat knowing what's up with these people, is going to command his little entourage to come back here and prevent any shenanigans from following him into the next room. He himself is going to meander on over here and have a long, lengthy, very detailed conversation with his friend Antoine. They speak of a butchered girl whose disposal you have, well, butchered.
I got inside the
Antoine,
surgery.
we have an arrangement, Antoine. What the fuck happened?
She didn't survive the surgery. I tried my best, but she bled out. I hit a cyst I didn't know was there.
So she wasn't a contract for removal.
No. She's a local girl.
You fucked up a procedure.
She just bled out on the table. I tried my best to suture it, but I wouldn't suture.
Shit.
Whoever did it to her, carved her up worse than I ever could. The cuts were everywhere.
Who was the contact? Who brought her to you?
Found her on the roadside. She was a ditchling.
You're kidding. Good.
Leave her on the roadside, she'd have bled out.
Fine. Gorian then just marches off. Is this guy still prone?
He's unconscious on the ground with a big ball-peen hammer-shaped wound.
Oh, so he's just knocked out.
Yeah. He's been cudgeled pretty hard. You get the feeling that if he doesn't get medical attention, he might be in a bad way, so...
Gorian does not give a shit. he just walks on by and stands right there and looks that particular gentleman square in the eye. Can I help you, sir?
Your boy carved up that girl.
He tells me it was a very botched procedure and he is regretful that she did not survive. What is your business?
He's confused. And we'll go into more detail on his turn, because unfortunately he's been talking at length with Neri, so he's used up his words for the turn, even with only taking move action.
Okay. So I'm just gonna wait for him to respond then.
Okay. You can bank the actions pretty much.
Oh well, my scarf's already arrayed. I'm a bit of a mess. It's draped. It's ready to be used next time.
Ah, excellent. Okay. Comrade.
Hello.
The deafness is starting to wear off.
Good. I'm gonna... This doctor, I'm gonna drag him into this room with us. I'm gonna tell him to make sure that guy doesn't die. Then, gonna let the flail man know, like, I've got your doctor man here. Like, what you gonna do? Then, I'll just gesture menacingly with my sickle at him.
Okay. I believe you got a stand action left out, or you just stand action to grab the doctor and drag him. So,
Sure.
You got stand action left over and back. Baz, you're up.
Right. First of all, I want to roll sense motive on what the doctor was saying.
Okay.
To try and ascertain how genuine he actually was. If there's anything I could tell.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Oh, come now. He wouldn't lie to me.
He did seem to be terribly scared of Gorian.
Good. In that case, Baz will also flood into the room. Hello there.
Upon seeing you, a half step back, and his confidence in the 2 bits of wood with a string between seems to slacken slightly. Get the feeling he might be a bit more talkative this time, rather than confrontational. Okay, so there's a difference between fear of someone with power and money and the fear of someone who can beat the kneecaps off you. A fair fight. Be that as it may. Any other actions for you, Baz?
Yeah, Baz will just say, I think it's a good idea to have a bit of a chat. There's a bit more going on than meets the eye.
That. He'll like sigh and kind of put his stuff to the side and sitting down, rest his elbow on his knee and rest his head in his hands. Too old to be running around with a bunch of kids playing grab ass anyway. That poor girl. It's just not like those aren't the kind of wounds you get from a surgery. It's not normal. He seems to be arguing more with himself than with yourselves. As this is happening. The local tough that was doing talking earlier with a slit will take out his bowie knife and tentatively move forward right as the entourage make the move. Would you like to control the entourage in this situation, or shall I?
You know what? Why not I roll for the entourage? Where would I do that?
I just roll 4 d20s for me, please.
40 20s. All right.
Okay, so you did tell them to guard the route, so they're going to guard the route.
Mm-hmm. So 40 20s together, or
Yeah, just roll them together. They'll display individually.
okay.
But the other two hit. As Eris, from your hiding spot, you see the women as they clad out, lock shields, and with one motion, you hear the crack of a spiked chain, and 4 of them crack out at once with one swift, fluid motion. So much so that the noise of it clattering through the air is completely uniform. And there's this horrid stillness throughout the whole of the building thereafter. All that remains is that the subtle, like, rocking of an object just settling back. You can't quite see what happened, but it's very quiet in here now. And because it is this turn, the submunitions start to go off. Luckily, no one is outside. One poor unfortunate soul is outside. He will finally break through the door just as it starts raining roof tiles. Followed hastily by one of his friends. As they kind of just, both of them check on each other. You're right. Oh, my goodness. I think we made it in. I think we made it in. Bloody hell, is he? He can't have gotten far. He's only got stubby legs. We can do this, we can do this. I think that poor girl. Someone needs to take him to task. Come on, get your head in the game. We got it, mate, we got it. They can't just shore each other up.
Can I make a noise from under the table so they try and investigate it?
You may. That'd be a bluff check, please. Allow that as immediate action before we say it.
Six.
You knock on it a little too softly and it doesn't quite carry through, sadly. But it's now your turn.
By any chance, did Gorian hear the door breaking down?
It was unfortunately happening at just the same time as an enormous amount of munitions, like, raining down. You can roll a perception check, but it'd be quite difficult.
Fair enough. Yeah, no dice.
You hear a slight clutter from the other room. I wouldn't call it a clear noise, but you hear like a kind of a murmur.
Well, on the murmur, he's going to bid his entourage telekinetically to begin returning and eliminate any ne'er-do-wells on the way. He just has an inkling for this.
As you wish. But Eris, this is your turn.
I would like to delay my turn.
Understandable, perhaps.
Basically delayed to see what the entourage is gonna do because of those people. Like, in case they move up, considering the earlier happenings. I'll stay put, keep an eye out. Yeah, and yeah.
As you do that.
Oh, no, but please continue making squeaky noises.
No.
I would apply sound effects here, but unfortunately I'd oiled this chair earlier. With some, like, aviation... I use aviation grade, like, spray grease because I use it for my swords collection. So.
My chair's
All
not
you need is
squeaking.
WD-40.
Bro, you can't live here and fucking grease my chair. Those...
I got ACF 50. That's the real shit.
Hear how squeaky my shit is, bro.
I still can't get over the chicken dying noises and the background noise. I'm gonna pick something different out, I'm sorry.
As you say, it happens again.
Yeah, it
no,
constantly
chickens in
happens.
We actually have chickens in the living room right now, so I've heard the rubber chicken noises. It's
Bruh.
it's quite a treat
for you.
Uh-huh.
The giant rubber chicken, like the giant scream, like the one that's the size of a person, is the most nightmarish noise. Like, it's like an Aztec death whistle. Is that fucking dire? On that subject, and what we'll do is best to try and do a little bit of triage for this man with the very bad head wound.
Entirely unrelated. Imagine if the Stuka aircraft just had rubber chicken attached rather than sirens. I think the Germans would have won the war. Point.
That's like asking, like, what? Imagine if during fucking instead of playing Metallica at Gitmo Prisoners, we just played the CBT meme.
It's just Yoda.
This is just the Yoda, the Lego Yoda death screen for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
I have the Yoda CBT hardstyle remix.
Oh my god.
I'm
Let's
sorry,
go.
I
What have
found
we
that on my
done?
laptop and I'm confused why I have it, but it's funny.
Oh, confused are you?
Yes, because it's been like months or almost a year since I've downloaded it, apparently.
As the doctor confusingly pours gravy into the wounds of the poor wounded man, there is a crunching noise behind him. The sound of cracking drywall and plaster, and that there's the specific whitewash they make, which is animal glue and chalk. That soft cracking noise, almost like meringue.
Oh,
Right
dear.
before a set of hands reach through the wall and hurl the doctor bodily through it.
Hands grab the man.
Let me see if I can.
Shit, Seth Zinch.
Hey, people. The boss got tired of waiting for you. Are you free at the moment? There is a swarthy gentleman with what appears to be some sort of military uniform with spikes on it.
I'm supposed to know it, not I?
He's carrying Antoine around like he's a rag doll. Like it's completely effortless. Luckily, Anton was able to heal the man's wounds and stabilize the gentleman who's been knocked unconscious. But now the whole room smells of gravy. And there is a large, swarthy gentleman handling your colleague.
I don't know how to deal with this. Like, sir, that is my associate. What business have you with him now?
Don't worry, sir. It's not with him, it's with yourselves.
Oh,
Sir
well.
Percy. Sir Percy's been waiting for quite some time now.
Ah. So will you be dealing with the ruffians and the vandals here?
Well, if you prefer, certainly.
Actually, I just might.
Whatever frees you up to speak to the sir more quickly, sir. You notice his stance doesn't change. Like he's picking up Antoine like by a thumb and forefinger. And there is a very large catch belger knife, well, short sword across his lap on a belt loop,
Okay.
parallel to the ground.
All right, then. So in the middle of us being ambushed at Antoine's, we're just supposed to drop everything and go to meet with Percy. Fantastic.
I can tell him to put the coffee pot back on if you prefer, sir.
No matter. Just make sure that by the way, tell Percy that this is going to be covered by the Merchants Guild insurance. Make sure Antoine's establishment is repaired. We'll do the repairs a write-off. You know the drill. This is a write-off, not an expense.
He'll nod very pleasantly.
Gorian turns to the confused civilian with two wooden stick flail thing, and go, "You're gonna have a very rough day after this. we have other business, and he just follows El Capitan over there to wherever we're supposed to go.
He'll just kind of nod solemnly from his seat on the bed. Okay, he's sorted.
Wherever he goes, I'm going to be following.
Okay.
So,
This guy is not going to be pursuing you. So y'all at this end, in the long run, you can consider yourself in or out of combat as you so desire. Because when this guy's face isn't with you, the run of the mill folk aren't gonna fuck with you. Those of you down here, on the other hand, I'm just gonna run a quick run. And is anyone going to be running south to do anything this way?
No, I don't think so.
Nope. Okay.
no.
Mark, were you looking to do anything in the south?
No, not on my to-do list.
Okay. Then we can make it call
Sure.
lightning round. As these two idiots all around the corner. Eris, as the two men round the corner to look for where they think the doctor will be.
Could I use my prehensile hair to trip them?
You may.
Very cool. Would just attacking their feet work?
Be a trip check. So it's CMB,
CMB.
which for you runs off int, I believe. So CMB plus your int modifier. Because I don't think you have positive strength.
Wait. So 1d20 plus CMB plus int?
Okay, so 1d20 plus your bab, which is I believe 1, plus your int modifier. Oh no, sorry, it runs off cast level for you, so it's an extra +1.
Well,
Oh, no.
I rolled a nat 1 anyway.
Roll a d10,000. It might do something funny. You never know.
Oh no.
There's been a lot of these today.
Yeah.
We are
We're
full of
We're
ones
catching
today.
up from what we missed
We are
last time.
Yeah, we had quite a few.
69-4. I'm scared.
Oh, one of these is really apt. One of these wasn't even a fucking... was the thing I was going to do anyway.
Roll with it.
As you move your hair around to try and lash at them, instead you find it's caught on something, and as you move it, you wrench through a skull.
What? I
Caster comes into possession of a foul, decomposing skull.
I would like to throw the skull.
Nice.
You
I
may.
don't care where, but I just
I'll
want to
use the
throw
stats for
it.
I'll use the stats for a plague skull. So
Okay, I'll
roll
just...
it where you wish. Roll a range attack.
Yes.
You're using a preference of Dex or Int.
Int. Would it be my ranged attack plus int then?
Yeah, if you got no Dex bonus.
I mean, my dex is +1.
So yeah, plus your Int.
Okay. 13. I throw it wherever. I'm scared. What the fuck?
You need to hit DC 10, so those two are exposed to disease. As you crack one in the back of the skull, which one would you like to hit?
We're gonna roll a 1d2 and see who it hits.
Okie dokie.
She will throw it with just like a squeak noise because she's spooked. Roll 20, please. 2. So this.
Rolled 1.
Yeah.
Okay. As it cracks in the back of the skull, it's like, what on earth was that? And as they turn, there's kind of a high pitched. In fact, let me see if I can find the sound effect real quick.
Oh no.
Audio. Nope, wrong one. Let's see. see. Let's see. Here you go. Let me know if this comes through.
No.
No. Uh-oh.
I'm worried.
Did that come through?
No.
Okay, in that case, this will. Just turn it down a bit.
Oh god. Jeez.
There we go.
Have you ever seen that bit in Resident Evil, the first film,
No.
Yes.
with the hallway,
Yes.
where the person's reduced down to the
Yeah.
consistency of stewing steak?
Yes.
You see 4 spiked chains lash out in a barrage, and both men are reduced to the consistency of stewing steak.
They got cubed.
I am traumatized.
As the entire area where you are is completely lacquered with blood, like completely shellacked with it.
Gravy, right?
Blood and gravy.
Did I roll a will save on seeing that happen?
You may. Roll to repress.
Yes.
To roll to unsee.
10.
Nope. You see it.
I will start crying and
Oh no.
and just hiding in the
Blood and gravy. It's like blood and soil, but worse.
I'm just in this crawl space crying. Traumatized.
no.
Left behind.
Hold on.
Could
How's
you
it
repeat
going?
that?
One stays behind and turns slowly towards your hiding spot.
I'm too busy crying.
All you hear is a light.
I will cry harder.
And it continues with the rest of them.
Yep, I'm staying here. I'm gonna close the trapdoor on me.
Oh no, and he's going to hide in the crawl space. Shit.
Interlopers were dealt with.
Excellent. Where is our compatriot?
Unknown. Subject is hiding in the crawl space beneath the facility.
Did you have to deal with the interlopers dramatically? It's a genuine question.
Subjects were dispatched.
Got it. Okay. Someone might want to get your friend from the crawl space. Any volunteers?
Sir Percy will be busy making his coffee for the next 5 minutes, so you should be fine. Seth will, the large swarthy gentleman, I should say, will drop the doctor onto his backside. I would suggest you not leave it longer than that. And will digress.
Sure, I'll go get her.
All right. Gorian's going to be following the good sir wherever he's going. Oh, look, a pig in a top hat.
Gorian, long time no see.
Well, it hasn't been long enough, has it?
Nolan, my present disability deceive you. I am as shrewd a business gentleman as ever.
You know I couldn't help but notice that. So, we're here on business, I assume.
Indeed. Please, take a seat.
Gorian finds a spot, right here.
Let's put on some tunes. Go Ether Disco. I never get a chance to use that very often. Too floppy.
Yeah, Gorian's gonna yell at Antoine to get in there.
As I figure, perfect. Anton will shuffle in and kind of cram himself into the wall. Han, you can go collect Eris at your leisure.
All right. Yep.
There is no one who's willing to put up a fight in this scenario. And when you enter when you do enter the building, it looks like someone has dropped a concussion grenade into a vat of gazpacho. You muted.
Smells like gravy in here. It's quite tangy.
Fresh.
Yeah,
fresh
are we all
gravy.
come in? I guess.
You're all invited. Mr. Percy, you do recall that one of your number had an invite from Mr. Percy.
Oh right.
Yes.
Just no more animus with Flail Man here.
He's kind of just... I think he's given up the ghost. He was already the most tired out of all of them.
All right, I'll head in.
Meanwhile, Baz will grab Eris by the scruff of the neck and go, "Right, up with you. It's time to go."
She just drags her along. She just makes no point of moving. She cries.
The trick is alcoholism.
At the back, pressed up against the back wall, is another gentleman, similarly swarthy. It's good that we could all make it here on time. So, who is the good honourable gentleman I've heard so much about?
You should know his name. He is your invitee. So,
True, but it's good to put a face to the name.
I believe it was Senior Hans, if my memory serves.
I believe it was for the syndicalist.
Are we talking about the revolutionary or the other one?
The former.
Okay, so, Mr. Mark, you're up.
Oh, comrade.
So,
You're face to face with a swine.
yeah, so I'd like to do my bourgeois check on this pig.
He glows!
On this pig.
Someone paid money for this.
So,
allow me to introduce myself, sir. Sir Percival. At your service. He'll hold out a trotter.
and I'll bat his trotter away. And then I'll unfurl, like, the letter. He sent me a letter, didn't he? Like, requesting my presence.
Indeed.
I'll say, what's all this about, you footless pig dog.
That's awfully racist of you.
Wowie.
Pig's our word.
Wait a minute. If pig, what? I have a question. What do we call him if not a pig?
A fine businessman. What
A
else?
swine.
Sir.
All right. Understood,
Well,
sir.
I bought my
Jeez.
knighthood fair and square, and I shall be addressed as such, please. If you don't mind.
Or you couldn't afford a lordship. Sir Percival.
There is a significant drop-off in payback compared to the two. It's not very cost-effective.
Woo, lad.
Gordon's going to be holding in a chuckle.
After all, it doesn't do well for a lord to own a saloon. But you can't beat one for a base of operations. And then I'm to introduce my associates, Seth and Seth.
Two Seths.
Hey, people.
There's this. Oh, there's a second one.
Deep set.
Hey, people.
Deep
Now
Seth
does-
is in too deep because of his body pillow.
Now, does Gorian know of these two Seths?
The Seths are there are a set of, it's theorized to be at least septuplets.
Septuplets.
Septuplets, yeah.
I see.
Game.
Oh, that's really unintentional. I just picked the number 7 out my ass because it was lucky. But there are at least 7 brothers, all born on the same day. And
What?
they are all like very proficient bodyguards. They were trained as such from birth.
Child soldiers.
Yes.
Yes.
Surprised.
At least one of whom... you want to get some more details, roll me a knowledge local.
All right. Let me go ahead and roll.
Gory and yours will be
local.
trivially easy because you've met some of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Neri has heard a thing or two as well in her travels. Gorian, you know...
Yeah, me and Neri have been talking.
I
you
see.
turn over.
Talking about the Seth
But she's been
tuplets.
like putting... also had some rumors on the road as well.
You know them, but Neri knows them. The biblical
In the Bible.
Well, at least one of them,
That
bewilderingly,
biblical
is a
knowing.
dwarf.
Sethmund Runejar.
And one of them, you think, actually is... At least one of them is a plain touched.
How are they all twins born on the same day who are
There
different
is some...
species?
The mother pushed very hard and tried her best.
Ah.
No, there are some... Well, I'll put it this way. If you time it well, and you have some loose morals...
And probably some other loose things, I'd imagine.
Well, you tell
At the end
me.
of the day.
This is the 4th brother.
Crystal Seth. Alright.
That's not even his final form.
I'm sure it's not. That's the scary
There's
part.
3 more stages to this
Well,
fight.
there have been a number of reincarnations among some of the brothers, as they are, after all, bodyguards. This is their job to die for their employers. That, as a result, poor Crystal Seth was reincarnated as that one species that is a fiend bound to a sphere.
Hmm.
And then the creature is formed as a kind of semi-humanoid prison. Keep that
The,
creature in check.
Zodai? Something?
Zodai, that's the one. I was blanking on the name, thank you. There is a theory that the 5th brother might be a mirrorkin of all things, but no one's met him.
Oh god.
Oh, cool. Whoops. different opinions on
Though
American.
there's also a
Racial
theory.
conformist.
I
though
like
there-
American.
There's at least, you know, 4 of the brothers. There are 3 still outstanding. Not many people have met the other 3, and no one you've spoken to have.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
They have their own section in the NPC section for some reason.
Mm.
The Seths, but
Hmm.
they're all members of the Merchants Guild, and they are all the best bodyguards money can buy. They will live and die for their employers.
Would I know any like personal stories or something that I could kind of be like, the Seth I heard tale of your
the Seth tuplets, you see.
Yeah, Seth Tuplet. I've heard tale of your many adventures and exploits.
Who's Crystal Seth these days?
Where is Crystal Seth? I have not heard where he's been in many an age.
Liaison to, currently, Crystal Seth is working as the bodyguard to the head of the Mages Guild. Sith Mund is the liaison between the city of Anvil, which is the main dwarven settlement, and the rest of the island, and is also working as the primary bodyguard of the ambassador thereof. And has been the first person to survive an arm wrestling match with the current king of the dwarves on the island.
Oh, that is impressive. So I would know all that. So somebody would be like, Seth, I heard about winning your arm wrestling match. Very impressive. And then with the what had the other Seth done? You said recently was working for the.
The other one's just the bodyguard to the head of the Mages Guild.
Okay.
Seth.
Oh, the other one that's here though.
Oh, Deep Seth.
The Deep Seth, yeah.
Deep Seth is he primarily works in low light environments, so underwater, in the Underdark.
Does he have some grand accomplishment I could kind of schmooze a little bit about and be like, also heard about your accomplishments, Deep Seth? Just to kind of put myself in their good graces, slime up to them a bit if you. Gave myself some charisma bonus or something. You know what I mean?
Deep Seth and Seth Amphetamine both kept their noses fairly clean, so no one really knows what they got up to. But you know that they are the most proficient bodyguards in the island.
All right, so I'll make a general. Oh wow, I've heard of the Seth Tuplets, and particularly with the in terms of sorry, what was it, Seth Mund, your recent bestie of the Dwarf King. That's extremely impressive. Clearly, in terms of our
Bro survived. You didn't necessarily beat him.
Well, don't be so modest. But certainly, Sir Percy here has good taste in terms of hiring bodyguards.
I try.
Only the best.
Aiden,
was
schmoozing
everybody.
to the
That.
bodyguards, I see.
I'm not hitting on the bodyguards. I'm trying to schmooze. It's a different thing.
Oh, don't be so modest.
Hey, people. Hey, people. Seth.
I hope he's watching, and I hope this is a dreadfully awkward situation for him.
I'm very sorry.
It's a non-zero possibility, and you know it.
I hope he's cringing right now.
I can't cringe harder than when I send him that fucking business email.
We did do that, actually. I forgot we.
It was a perfectly formatted email. Unfortunately, it was deeply autistic.
He was really
yes.
polite back, though, but still.
So, I'm glad you felt okay showing up, nonetheless. Would you like a drink?
Oh, dying. Yeah, I would pull up. Is there a chair here? A bench?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that table for
Oh,
the chairs is free. So.
I'll pop a squat right there. Yeah, I'd love one. If you're offering.
He'll take up a bottle of drink for these little trotters. He'll pop the cork out of the top of the. I believe it's a whiskey bottle. Sounds a little something like this. Didn't pick up. Look.
That was a very soft.
Well, he's a. Let me ask you something, Sir Percy. I don't want to intrude, but you seem to be, from what you've just said, be a connoisseur of liquors and fine spirit. Could you lend me a hand in perhaps identifying some fine spirit that I've recently acquired?
He'll pour everyone a shot of whiskey. And then he'll come just motion with his trotter.
I'll hand him my water skin.
That made me laugh too
He'll
hard.
gently shake it. He'll give you this look. Now, miss, you have me at a disadvantage.
I'm frankly not sure what it is either. That's
You'll
a
hand
bit of
it
the problem.
to Seth. He'll tap it twice. Is it what I think it is, Seth? Yep. It's mercury.
Maybe I'm not familiar with this mercury. You have to forgive me. I'm stupid on some things. I just happened to come across this liquid. It was a very different looking, right? I'm bluffing hardcore right now. So. I know.
Who sold you this?
It strangely seemed to just happen to my water skin. I really don't know. I just noticed it a little while ago.
Upon realizing
Mercury.
that you're not lying, they kind of share a look and in unison go, Mage's Guild.
Isn't that one of them Chinese medicine anti-aging thingies? Sorry, Oriental.
It'll certainly prevent you from aging.
So I was told.
Well, would it be worth anything to you then? In that case, I have no use for
You
it.
kind of shake the what's in it? About 20 gold's worth.
If you could
Sorry,
give me a
20
fraction of that and
about 20 groats worth. Yeah.
throw in another water skin for me, and I'd be happy to make the trade.
He'll just kind of reach over the side and he'll proffer up an actually nice canteen.
Oh.
It's on the house, and Percy. He'll look to Percy. Percy will nod, and he'll hand over the full amount, 20 gold pieces, or 20 groats, which are silver pieces, but they are worth the equivalent of gold.
Okay.
So everything over in this island is one stage cheaper. Everything is dealt with in silver.
This is kind of like the pound and the dollar today.
Yeah. True. Oof. Oof. Real.
The dollar, the strongest it's ever been, because everything else is failing faster than it for some reason.
Quick, start hoarding lamp oil.
Yeah, at this point, Goring seems like we have business with Kami Mark, but I'm confused. What is your what are you seeking to get out of this this up and coming dictator?
He fears the crowbar revolution. That's why he's brought me here. Like, I'm gonna be taken political prisoner, and I'll kill all these people over there, including you.
He's like visibly like snorting with laugh.
You can shut the
Goring
fuck up,
will-
sir, bacon sandwich.
Goring will join him in chuckling.
Why? No. Why would I want to take part in that when I could fund you instead?
Well, this has never happened before in the history of humanity. It's never been that a capitalist organization has funded a revolution.
A piglet that small should not be capable of such a vicious fucking grin.
Goring literally just puts his head in his hands like Picard facepalm, going, "I've already done this."
Oh. Well, this is a little bit awkward.
Well, I mean, I didn't fund the revolution. I just promised to make his crowbars less, well, shit. So, he would be militarized in a fortnight. So, what backing are you providing, Sir Percy, if I can inquire?
Well, depends how many friends he has.
I think you're looking
I
at
could
the...
have word out to Anvil and get someone like Persimmon Phil down here and get, 20 toughs? Maybe 30 on a good day? On the day? But grassroots people, yeah. Good, deniable grassroots folk. You can't really put a price on that. It's Always good to
I
help.
think
What I really need, the only ingredient that's missing from this revolution is a harem of beautiful women soldiers.
You want your Gaddafi bodyguard.
You do realize how it ended for Gaddafi, right?
Oh, excellently.
He was raped to death with an AK-47 or whatever.
He sure was.
The bayonet, yep.
Man, I love D&D. Isn't it fun?
Let's now talk about historical political figures being raped to death by bayonets.
He who it is
We have
raining
been
gravy that is sticking to
It
kids.
is, and eggs. Hang on, it's also raining, I believe, I'm assuming sulfuric rotten eggs. If they weren't rotten when they started falling in the sky, by the time they set on fire, they must smell like sulfur.
Man, if only he had a higher CMD.
Well, Gorian's just going to shake his head when the concept of a femoid harem comes into play.
That really all he needs. Like,
So,
I got you one easily enough, right, Gorian?
indeed.
My bird, yours is downright cheap.
Well, mine were improvised.
We do what we can.
Indeed.
They were good. They were cute enough for the first week.
They were. Just need to keep them fresh is all.
Yeah, we do what we can.
The big question for me then, if we're gonna do revolution on the island, like surely my main opposition
Oh,
would
yeah.
be the Merchants Guild itself.
Oh no.
Right?
Also,
Sorry,
just
You would think so,
from
but-
Captain.
Yes, Captain.
$5.
Says-
Send in the clowns with a Z.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no. A little bit, actually quite terrible. What is sending the clowns?
Okay, he messaged me about what it means.
Oh no.
I was hoping not to have these two things
Oh,
stacked to
yes.
each other, but you hear a clattering from this door. And it's not quite either. It's
Whoa, fuck, it scared me. It scared me in real life, Bill.
All right. So, you expecting guests, Percy?
no.
Well, damn it.
This place, that
Sounds...
door is soundproofed and fortified. It shouldn't be moving at all. You see the door start to bend.
All right.
I'm
Gorian
gonna,
summons
again-
the entourage.
bring out my crab armor.
I'll just pop them here. Oh god, everything's off.
The entourage is a bit large.
Great.
As you come like something screams at you in the back of your head. How dare you bend the knee to these degenerates? The
I'm
bush
hoping
we see themselves. Would you turn your back on your very principles?
they're
Gorian sends
selling
the
me.
entourage forward.
You sense the your bourgeoisie sense is only on like in the background. You sense the presence of a very powerful proletarian force.
Oh. What has happened?
The door
I
twists.
can I tell from what direction? Is it from the same as this banging
Yes.
door? Coincidentally, yeah.
Where was it? This way? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the pig didn't answer the question if he's expecting guests.
I'm not
He
expecting.
said
I'm not
that-
expecting anyone.
Uh,
I can smell your wealth. Give it to me.
It was not smell proof, it seems, this room.
Would Comrade's capacity to detect bourgeoisie work in the opposite direction to detect a true, like, patriot, or excuse me, a
Yes.
hero of the proletariat.
You detect a very high-level proletarian presence.
Okay.
Oh, is he passing through my my bodyguards?
No. Oh, he might be, but behold!
There we go.
Oh no!
This is another wish. They're kind of piling up right now.
Oh my god, that looks
Behold.
glorious.
Behold! Das Kapital!
I
An enormous ogre wielding an enormous meat cleaver.
If I'm not wrong, Capital is also a German rapper, so this is just... I don't like this. I wanna hide under a table.
His hat!
I'm gonna take the gorb out of my pocket and be like, oh, look.
Throw the gorb at him. It will.
I'd like to hide under a
It's
table.
gotta be his
I will
elemental
roll
weakness.
stealth.
I'm gonna slowly walk forwards, holding the gorb aloft in the air, like it's a holy bowling ball or something.
As I try to move us away from combat towards like a social situation, no, says the plot. Gorb.
Well, maybe he's not. Wait. Comrade Gomer's not attacking with the gorb yet. He didn't throw it at him. He is just walking towards him with the gorb exposed.
So I think that this guy is gonna be enchanted by the gorb. Gonna recognize the socialist relic that it is. Like, hopefully not attack me at least.
Oh, no, see, Bill, he was... Okay, see, that's why I didn't go... Good thing he didn't go into combat, to understand this was meant in good intentions.
That's what bears down upon you, a very living embodiment. The ghost of Red Army days future. Being pure communism. Someone paid for this. So I paid good money for this, and actually supplied me with the image. Made it custom. I love that it's based on a RuneScape ogre.
It's amazing.
Really?
It's fucking magical.
It's something, that's for sure.
And
It certainly is a thing. We can all agree on that.
I like the hat.
I like how everyone's response in the wish
Like the hat,
chat
too.
was like, I'm gonna send some other raggedy ass fucking political meme after Mark, like a wandering encounter, and here we have two of the different encounters of the opposite ends of the spectrum colliding with each other. Because, well,
So how's he reacting to the gorb?
we'll find out next week. This is like it's like the fucking tableau of Horus and the Emperor, but instead of like pious standing between the two, it's just Commie Mark with the gore. Mikhail Gorbachev, I'm coming to kill you.
House in St. Petersburg.
Oh, this fucking tableau, it's so cursed. You've got the Sisters of Silence in the background here. Fucking
Just all
Ladies
awful.
Pious. I guess it's Horus or the Emperor, or Horus and the Emperor, depending on who you side with.
It's fucking great. I love the Karl Marx ogre thing that you've done.
Moxie Marks and
Well,
the
that-
Mobby
no.
Bunch, for fuck's sake.
But let's see if we'll have to tune in next week, guys, to find out.
Find out the thrilling conclusion
if
to
Mark
this autism.
Yeah, if Mark is able to tame the wild Karl Marx with the Gorb. Oh my god, can he catch him as like the Gorb is a Pokeball?
I pictured it more like an orb of dragonkind, the Gorb of dragonkind, if you will.
I like the Pokeball idea, but
there's very little practical difference. The only difference is that all dragon can't literally control all dragons at that time, whereas Pokeball's just that one. I don't like the. Here's the thing. I don't like the idea of fucking Karl Marx the ogre here being turned into a Pokemon. I think he's more of a stand.
yeah, still just Karl Marx. I choose you, and you throw him out using the Gorb, and he just appears and goes. I don't know what would be his Pokemon phrase. Patastrika.
Absurd. Who sent that? Captain. Thanks.
I picked this a while back, and he was like, I think he was getting sick of me, like, just holding.
I didn't have a better catchphrase for Comrade Marx, at least as a Pokemon. But I think if he was like Patastrika, that would at least be alright. It's not perfect.
I have to just say his name over and over again, I think.
Yeah, right.
Marx.
I guess that would be the close matter, right? This is a very interesting spot we've landed ourselves in.
If you can defeat, will Commie Mark defeat the spirit of Karl Marx? Will he gain the new stand? Imagine. We'll workshop something in the interim. I promise you, we'll do better than Imagine by the time next week comes around.
The new stand, our bread.
Exactly.
Oh, I've got a loaf of bread in my pocket as well.
He does. He did steal some bread just this session.
But will that be effective? We'll find out next week after I sober up.
Uh-oh.
Joke's on you. I'll be pre-gaming next week like fuck, because how the hell am I going to resolve this otherwise?
Maybe the bread conquistador.
Very based. We will all have to find out though next week. One more thing, just if people didn't pick up on it, didn't mention this, but Uzulu is going to do his own thing for a little bit.
Yeah,
there's no reason.
He's concentrating on his own playtesting right now.
Yeah.
And also Pathfinder isn't really his dig, just because it's more numbers based, whereas his stuff's more narrative.
Yeah, not his dig, and he's concentrating on
Numbers spooky. I can relate.
But 07 Uzulu, of course, check him out where you can. It's difficult to do it, but in terms of like YouTube, because he always gets banned. But you can go to cuck.
I am very sorry.
.shortfatotaku.com, and that will give you access to Discord. So,
I'm sorry, but the sound just cut off right after you said cuck. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't know. Whatever. I'll post it in the chat. It is cuck.shortfatotaku.
I can show my technical difficulties. Crap.
Da-da-da-da. Wait, are we still live?
Yes, we are. It's just...
Oh, you confused me.
My headphones sometimes decide no more noise for you.
Oh, it's okay.
I
thought you closed the stream. Never mind. All right.
No.
So,
sorry for that.
That's fine. That's where you can find Uzulu, who will not be participating in this game anymore, at least for the time being. But Uzulu was a really cool guy to have around, and of course, we will be back next week with Mark and hopefully Chrono Conservative. I'm sorry, Shades of Dominion. Who, and we'll have, and of course, Han and Penny, and myself and Bill next week, same time, same place. And I will see you guys, those of you who do watch the political stuff, which I'm assuming is most of you, tomorrow, because this week's been a bit of a doozy. See you all tomorrow, and take care. Bye bye.
Alla Pashon.